Welcome to the tripod. Welcome to the tripod.
Pretzels, and welcome back to the tripod. I am airing this from the surface of the sun. We are here from the tripod. We are here to inform, entertain, and offend. We're going to start things in order. Of course, your boy, birthday boy up here. Everyone give a special shout out to @Julius_Caesar. Happy birthday to Big Carpe himself. We appreciate you. Do you have before we get started, do you have any exciting episodes from the streets you would like to reveal on the tripod? Oh no.
Oh, that was fucked up. We took some gummies. I saw somebody get stabbed in DC. So I almost quit watching wrestling. There was police. And we're in a bar drinking. There's like 85 polices. Somebody trying to kill a bitch on the bus. I think that bitch stabbed the cracker who was stabbed. We're walking past it. There's a helicopter out. It was so streets. There was some white bitch who was trying to fuck one of my friends. She was like, nah, it's cool. She left wherever we were going. Nigga said his arms felt crumbly and he was having a heart attack. He had a bad trip. I was high as shit at breakfast. I thought there was an earthquake in DC. It was a ratchet ass time. We went to a concert. Apparently, Ice Spice pulled her pussy out again. Missed that because 8 niggas died. This concert was outside. It's 92 degrees in the heat index in DC. There's no cloud coverage. A nigga died in line trying to get his general admission. I don't know. He didn't die, but his knees gave out and he just hit the street. There's nothing but asphalt, so street. So you're so hot standing up that you die on the ground that they have to go. It was crazy. My friend had to take photos for it. He said bitches was throwing bottles of water on the stage and just hitting crackers in the face because they're so fucked up. Every white girl there got some black meat that night. There's just no question. They came there. There was 3% white people there, okay? 3%.
And those were the police. Those were just the police.
Nah, the police was niggered out. It was dark. It was dark in there.
They brought the special forces dark out.
Yeah, it was like the ambulance people were dark. The water station people were dark. Security was dark. Police was dark. All acts on stage were dark. The only white people there paid for a ticket. And if you brought your white girl to that shit, she caught some black meat that night. I already know it. Use a cuck. Use a cuck right now. It was cuck weekend because that nigga Adam 12 let his porn star girlfriend get back in porn star status and fuck some big dick black nigga. It was just black dick weekend, man. It was black dick weekend. So hey, look, it was a sad day for 2/3 of this podcast, but they weren't there. But it was a sad day for their culture. Because crackers was getting cucked all weekend. Hey, look, I can only tell. I'm just saying. It's my birthday weekend, and white bitches experienced that sweet meat. They crossed the street all weekend. It was a ratchet time. It was a ratchet time.
So I've seen this trend of people throwing their cell phones at stars on stage. Did someone throw their cell phone and
it was too hot?
Snatch?
It was too hot. You weren't risking throwing
snatch and took a picture.
Yeah, see, that's all white people shit. Okay. Niggas ain't throwing no $1,500 iPhone at an artist that they know they're not getting back. That's some rich white people shit. You see, this only happens on like concerts of small intimate venues. This shit ain't happening at no live party in fucking Saturday, 92 degrees outside with no sun. Nigga, people were killing each other for water and spit. You was making out with bitches just to get your mouth wet. Okay. Outside. You won't eat no ass. It's too hot. It's too hot to eat ass. It just smelled like butthole grease and chicken. Okay. And weed. Because it was called Broccoli Fest. Nigga, motherfuckers was down. We saw the small amber lamb have to cut through the crowd 18 times. And I was only there for like an hour and a half. People were just dying on the asphalt, man. It was deplorable. It was horrible, but it was great all at the same time.
Other than that, Cesar has no thoughts on the subject. Now, thank you, Cesar, for gracing us with another episode of The Screets. And happy birthday to you, sir. Hope you had a great one. But now we're going to kick off the show with the A show. Inexactive. We had Judgment Day kicking off tonight. The crowd goes nuts for Mommy. Boo Dirty Dom, so he can't speak. Trick and Mellow Gang out. I noticed a much bigger Chase U section, by the way. Trick extra oiled up. They all exchange the "this is my house, this is my court" talk. And it looks like it's Trick and Mellow Gang versus Judgment Day tonight. Kinsey FaceTime interview with Tony D. Hurry up, it's chow time. I feel you, Tony D. Tony has known Stix since they were kids, but he just don't know this Stix. We get a quick JJ Gump video promo. HGGTV was responsible for ruining Kiana's office. Says Kiana lives a lie. Kiana checking her phone, old stuff popping back up. Nudes. Cesar, a birthday boy. What do you think of the kickoff to NXT?
Oh yeah. Judgment Day, they out here fresh off that dub Monday night. They took that long plane down to Florida. Glad to see that Dirty Dom still can't get no talking in. So great. Look, so much heat. It's good heat. Good heat. Dom probably tried to get arrested down in jail, doing some fuck shit. Book cooning, as always. Mommy looking good, and then Priest with the money in the bank, and Finn Balor. You come for the prince, the man who originated. You best not miss. You come for the prince. You best not miss. And what Trick and Mellow Gang do? Yeah, they come out all baby old up. Yeah, no shirt having ass niggas. They can't be hard R's, believing in cotton. Nah, don't believe in that shit. They come baby old up, all leathered out. Trick Willie got a leather jacket. Mellow got his jacket on, baby old up, abs are popping. Finn out there, he baby old up too. He ain't got no shirt on. He baby old up. Priest had his shit tucked away. But he baby old up too. And they're talking trash. Yeah, of course. We know Finn Balor house. It's Finn Balor house. Danny Priest, it is your house name. I mean, you only one North American that got in a hot tub.
Forgot about that.
It was good. You was good. Yeah, like you said, the Archer of Infamy didn't miss. Yeah, but you ain't that nigga no more. You seen your money in the bank. Okay, take your ass. And we know Mommy and Dom just gonna be out there doing Mommy and Dom shit. That ain't no problem. This segment was good. Set up for the main event. They're gonna come down. Blah 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 blah. Finn talking shit. Mello said, "Yeah, you got me on Raw, but you on my house now." Yeah, all good shit.
The Tony D FaceTime, that was
you know what? From what happened later, this is still good. This is good TV, good setup. Tony D. I don't know if Dirty injured or not, but if he's not injured, this is good setup, man. It's good story to build to this match. It's giving the other teams, time to build and time off before the match. You don't have to have 3 or 4 matches. There's just some shit going on. Good shit, good storytelling. He got time. That cracker was cooking steaks. Yeah, you gotta go eat, man. It's chow time. You gotta go to sleep early. They turn the lights off like around 8:30, 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Tony D got to eat. Take a shit, go to bed. I mean, it's prison rules.
What do you think? Do you care at all about the GG Gump and Kiana situation?
Nah, Kiana used to be a thought, and GG bringing that shit back up. Of course. Look. We all know. New year, new me. It's what you hoes, right? When you get turned out after a while. Kiana used to be a little turned out, man. She was across the street. She half nigger. She was getting BBC piped up. She tried to be a little golf bitch. You know what I'm saying? Try to, entice the niggers and the whites. She had a little golf bitch era, as they all do. You grew up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You grew up on the old big titty golf bitch. Oh yeah, she take it in the butt. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You had to do that to get some pipe. That's cool. You had to do that. And now she all business and shit. But she in the business of hoeing. That was her first call, man. That's all good, baby. Don't be ashamed. You was a thought. You got turned out. Now you got your life together. They all was, man. You all thoughts, man. We see him on TikTok now. It's fine. Fine by me. Thoughts, hating thoughts.
Stix, what did you think of the kickoff to NXT?
It was good. Judgment Day's been on a roll. They come out 3 out of the 4 have had history of NXT. Obviously, Finn helped build the house. Rhea was really good down there. Damian Priest, like Cesar said, probably one of the most, I don't know if it's iconic pictures. The finger, Triple H pointing to the championship. I mean, and the hot tub. I mean, that was good. Trick and Mellow, like Cesar said, baby oil out and leather coming out, saying that this is their house now. Yeah, get that baby oil. Johnson & Johnson stock was up on Tuesday night, baby. And talking about how's their house and want to go against each other. So we had that. Backstage, McKenzie with Tony D. These have been great segments. And like Cesar said, this was a great lead-in. Another building block towards the match that we were going to get later tonight. And Gigi and Kiana. Gigi bringing up that pass that Kiana had. I mean, she got to get that wild and out before she became that businesswoman, you know. She got to get all that stuff out of her system before she starts closing deals and making that cash. So 3 good segments to open up NXT Tuesday night.
By the way, Trick and Mello and Finn got the baby oil on their abs where Damian puts it in his hair and shit.
Damn right, you gotta sling it back, man.
Chase you. Gulak and Wonka. Fight starts at the entrance. Book outrage that Chase U attacked during Gulak and Wonka's entrance. Crime Time 2.0 are sitting to the left of Wade and Vic. Dookie hits a Hurricane Rana. Hits a Michinoku driver to Gulak from the second turnbuckle. Dookie got them moves, though. Chase U section starts the wave. This is a teachable moment. I'm liking Andre's shoes. This is the first match in 2 months, and he doesn't miss a beat. Thea jumps on Gulak and applies the Kimura. Chase U take out Wonka for the win. If they make that baseball jersey that Thea is wearing in King,
I'm buying that shit.
And King,
buying that shit.
In men's, I'm gonna buy it. Jan says some shit. White Collie and Stone vignette. White Collie recalls the bullying from childhood at school. He was happy that the fans cheered for him finally last week. Thanks for the annoying interfering, Stone. Cora Jade with Malik's Blade versus Jordan with Dana. Opportunity Brooke. Incredible close-up ass shot by the cameraman of the year of Jordan's ass. Dana cheerleading for Jordan. Discoloration from a full spread pin on Jordan. Jordan sells well. Cora taking Jordan to school according to book. Oh, yikes. Cartwheel, back elbow, missed totally. But thanks to some camera work, it didn't look as awful as we all know it was. Cora defeats Jordan, then tries to use Malik's Blade on Jordan, but Dana takes this opportunity to save the day. Stix. We got Chase U versus Gulak.
This is a good match. Like you said, Duke out here showing us some new stuff. Andre Chase, 2 months since his last match, didn't see any ring rust whatsoever. Thea taking care of business outside the ring. Great win, great match for Chase U. I have a feeling this might not be the last time we get interaction between both parties, but it was a great dub for Chase U. Jan Maker talking shit. That's what he does best. I mean, it's about as good as his matches are. So, I mean, it's what we get from him. Cora Jade and Jordan. I mean, it was an okay match. I mean, it's her second match on TV. So, I mean, she's gonna have a bobble here and there. Cora putting her in the ring with her. A lot of confidence for Cora to have her basically lead the dance in the ring. So it was a good showing for Jordan. Cora picked up the dub. Dana protecting her her protege, her partner. So it wasn't a bad women's match. It was all right. I mean, like I said, is her second match, I think, on TV. So gonna have a few bobbles here and there, but all in all, it wasn't bad.
Jordan's starting to grow on me. I'm starting to like that girl. Cesar, what you think? Chase U versus Gulak.
It's you. This is a great match, yeah. Old Bretsky looked great, returned to the ring. Didn't miss a beat. Old future Bretsky still had his J's on. You know, he whooping ass, taking him. Duke was showing out a little bit more. Duke had some moves he was working on, I guess, and he got them shits off. And they were great. Vic was cooning for adult Bretsky. Book, just doing whatever Book wants. He wasn't in a wife beater this week, apparently. But yeah, that fucking that baseball jersey, must grab. Put that shit on the shop. Must grab. That shit was dope. Teachable moment, always good. Student section going off. Old Cracker gets thrown outside. Thea jumps off the ropes, put him in a standing Kimura while they take out the other one with that double team finisher that they got. All around good shit. Chase University back on track, getting these dubs. Great match.
Cora versus Jordan.
Yeah, of course, they get Cora out here. Cora is the measuring clip, seems like, for old NXT, and then Jordan brings her young ass in there, Booker T Coonan for Cora because she a bad little sister. Getting it in out there. Now, I thought they had a great match, for an old girl's second match. Cora, put her through the ropes, see what was going on, got the dub, went to get that old black penis that she wished she had in her life, stroking it out, hitting bitches with shit. Dana Ho gets involved. But yeah, good little setup, good little match. I won't mad at either. It was good shit.
Next, we had Gable Stevenson and Eddie Thorpe post NXT Underground. They got interviewed in the parking lot. This is from last week. At night, who knows if they're still alive, but now they are on the radar of the Thin Boss Man.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to lose to one of those guys. Jan Maker versus Dragunov. How is this not the main event? A one-time Judgment Day tag team main events? Is it because Braun's stock has fallen? Anyways, of course this is a beatdown banger. These two pull no punches, no chops. They do my least favorite move, the butthole clench move of the night, the no-release vertical over the top rope. So unnecessary and dangerous, but these two are going to destroy each other tonight. The first... I don't know what that says. It's like he doesn't feel pain sometimes the way he gets knocked down. Oh, Dragunov. He doesn't feel pain sometimes the way he gets knocked down, and then he pops back up to fucking take your head off immediately. Mm-hmm. Braun with the shittiest bulldog ever off the top rope. Dragunov goes coast to coast on Braun's ass and torpedoes Braun for a 2 3/4. Braun spears the holy fuck out of Dragunov when Dragunov comes off the top rope. Holy shit chants, censored, of course. Braun kicks out of Dragunov's KO blow. This is the fucking free money match of the week that ends with Dragunov torpedoing the back of Braun's head. Dragunov versus Mello at the Great American Bash. Cesar, Jan Maker, Dragunov. What did you think?
So good. Yeah, you're right. This was the free money match. I mean, this can only get better with Dragunov and fucking Mello at the Bash. But I mean, damn, these two motherfuckers, they showed out, they showed up, they were fucking wrecking shop. I think he speared that cracker jumping off the second rope. Mm-hmm. I mean, Dragunov get like 2 of them damn crazy headbutts, but he hit him with that standing donkey punch shit instead of hitting him to his chest. Hit him with that donkey punch, made his butthole pucker and tighten up. So good. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, this boy Dragunov the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I mean, he probably gonna lose to Mello because his Mello's, shit is fresh. And they want to keep Mello with the title. And I ain't mad at that. But this cracker Dragunov, He good to go, man. He good to go. You could put him, Tyler Driver. You could put him on the main roster. I know they probably want to go to NXT UK when they finish rebuilding that and go or USD Britain, whatever they're gonna do. NXT Britain, whatever they're gonna do. But damn it, these crackers ain't gold. He fucking showed out with Yawn Maker. Damn, this match was so good. And yeah, that nigga Dragunov came out there hitting his cracker shit, feeling no pain, high on meth, gave him that damn donkey punch to the back of the head, and Yawn Maker went night night. Keep your butthole tight. Shit was good.
During these notes, I wrote that this was the free money match of the week, but that was up until last night when I saw a certain match, but we will get into that much later. But Stix.
That was pay-per-view, so it wasn't free money. Because you had to pay for
Dragunov versus Yawn Maker, who will not go away. What did you think?
This was a hard-hitting, near finisher match this was so good. I mean, we saw Yawn and Dragunov with Humongous Dome like last year, and we said it was probably Yawn Maker's greatest match that he probably could ever have, and that was basically because Humongous Dome and Dragonzord fucking carried him. So you knew we were gonna get another great match, and we did. And luckily, this was on TV, like USA TV. This was so good. Like Cesar said, I mean, if you didn't catch him over in UK, you knew what Dragonzord was coming over. And he hasn't let down since. This guy, methed out, no pain, not human, whatever. This guy is fucking good. Made Yawn Maker look like a credible contender against him. And I mean, Yawn Maker had another I don't want to say iconic, but another memorable spear on an opponent of Dragunov coming off the second rope. But it was a great match. I mean, we knew this was going to be a good match because it had Dragonzord in it, and it didn't disappoint. And now we're gonna get Dragunov and Mello at the Bash. That's gonna be a good match. I mean, that damn near might be beer cheese match of the night, depending on what the rest of the card shapes up to be. But I mean, it was a good match, really good match.
So in my mind, Dragunov is the baddest motherfucker in the WWE altogether because he is the one man who took down Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
So you show me someone else who can take out Gunther, and then we'll discuss who's
Tyler Bate.
Who's the baddest motherfucker in
Well, Tyler Bate did. So
well, that's what makes him that's what makes him Tyler Great.
You are correct.
He's not so Tyler Great in NXT though, sadly.
No, on NXT UK he was Tyler Great.
Kinsey with Wes backstage talks about Ali. Dirty Dom and Mommy approach. Dom accepts Wes' open challenge for the North American Championship. Wes is like, the fuck? So we are going to see a Judgment Day member and Mommy return next week on NXT, which I'm not mad at. It's just, if we get a Braun Dragunov type match, let's put that in the main event. But, I digress. I'm a booker as well on a video game channel no one watches, but I digress. Another Baron Corbin video, drives out to the woods and there are tiki torches. Fuck's going on?
You white?
Tiffany Stratton versus Ivy Nile. All right, you know what? I'm not that passionate this time because she got that Butterface's back. The Butterface's returned.
This nigga. He done fell off. He knows she trash again.
She got that trash again. Makeup. That's way too much fucking makeup. What the hell? Who told her to cake that makeup on again? I was very disappointed. I went from Stix to Stixer. Tiffany's face back to having the caked on makeup. Crowd chants, "You tapped out. You tapped out." Book and Vic bicker about it. She a hottie biscotti. Give me a cop. Book, a biscotti is a cookie. It's what I want it to be.
Fact, because he said it 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, it's all funny. At least Tiffany rocking the wedgie. Ivy sporting the Creed shit, attempts Julius's finisher, but doesn't connect. Tiffany hits the prettiest moonsault ever for the win. The crowd continues to shout, "You tapped out." Tiffany on the mic throws a tantrum. Don't pick up the mic, Tiffany. Andre and Thea in locker room hyped. Dookie shows up. They tell Thea she's not done with Tiffany. Rematch. That'd be cool if Thea picked up the win in that one. Kenzie with Blair Davenport asking about Roxanne, talk shit. But before moving on, Stix, we got Tiffany Stratton versus Ivy Nile. Oh, what did you think of the Baron Corbin shit? What do you think that's all about? Is he going to be a Trump supporter?
I don't know. I mean, after the last one, this one kind of was a little bit kind of disappointing a little bit. Like, we didn't know what's going on. I mean, hope it's not him joining a cult. But I mean, like Cesar said, that white people shit going on out in the middle of the woods. So I mean, it's gonna be fuck. He could be fine fucking actual Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend, but Bray Wyatt out back there in the backwoods maybe. But like Cesar said, white people shit. So I mean, it is what it is.
I just hope next week they don't slowly pan over to a burning cross.
To tell you the truth, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I hope not.
It's fucking Florida.
Yeah, but it's Florida, so it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Tiffany Ivy.
That was a good match. I mean, Ivy played well that she was still kind of a little out of it with what happened last week. So, I mean, I kind of take that into consideration with the match. I mean, she had to play. She did well that it showed that it still bothered her. Tiffany came out. She did what she needed to do. She put a couple moves on and hit that best moonsault ever. I mean, didn't lose any makeup coming off the face. So, I mean, it's a win-win for Tiffany. So, I mean, it was an all right match.
Okay, we can stop there. Cesar, what are your thoughts about Corbin going into the woods with tiki torches and white people shit?
He white, he do white people shit. That's gonna be his new gimmick, just white people shit.
White people shit?
Yeah, he gonna come out with a Klan mask. He gonna be the new cotton candy.
He's gonna turn into Chinfluence Corbin from APB.
Yeah, he probably is. He probably watches the program. He's like, damn, I ain't got shit else, no gimmicks. He's like, I'm gonna just be white. And he's just gonna come out there, start calling people colored and shit and just do all types of cracker shit. I don't know.
Did you catch Tiffany versus Ivy?
I watched it. You know what? It's fine that Tiffany's a champ and they promote her and everything. But I'm starting to realize I don't like the finishes in her matches. Like, there's no continuity. It's like out of nowhere. Like Ivy had her in that submission for so long, and then I think she got to the ropes, like she got up the fucking rollover driver best moonsault ever. I was like, you ain't gonna punch the bitch or kick her in the ovaries or something? Like, hit her with a suplex, set me up. Just I got out of that shit. I tapped out. I got out of that submission rollover best moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3, get the fuck out of here. And
the ref went up to her. Tiffany, we gotta cut this for time. Can you
Yeah. Can you just hit this bitch with the roll up best moonsault ever? But I feel like a lot of her matches end that way. That I'm just noticing. Like, there's no real comeback to set up for her to win. It's just like she picks a bitch up, rolls over, best moonsault ever. After like getting out of something that's crazy. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, her promos, yeah, she needs to get off the mic. Like, definitely. She needs to cut backstage segments. That's just it. But yeah, her in-mic skills
some
are
of the
still
makeup
horrible.
off. Fucking chisel at least 3 pounds of that makeup off.
She needs to get off the mic, like dead ass.
For sure. Stacks versus Joe Coffey with Gallus. We get the most exciting chapter in this entire story. Stacks should not have worn green pants. He is facing a Gallus member. Green is their thing. Free Tony D, the crowd chants. Book waxes about how time flies when you're locked up. Joe shouts that they had a deal. Stacks refuses to stay down. What the heck is going on here? A call comes in over Vic's phone. It's Tony D from jail laughing that Gallus fell for the plan and tells Stacks to whoop up on him. This was the motivation Stacks needed to come back. Stacks pulls an Eddie Guerrero after striking Coffee with the crowbar, gets Gallus ejected, hits the curb stomp, knee drop, curb stomp. I don't know. It looked like, I don't know.
It was a knee drop curb stomp.
Yeah, something like that. He gets the win, and Tony D is free, which was spoiled in the chat. Jism approaches Ivy backstage. All Teeth invites Ivy. Now, I was right. I do this. When I see something, I look and I start typing with my fat fingers. What I didn't see, which I saw online afterwards, was that Jism had a group with them.
Yeah.
And after they walked away, there were two people
that stared at Ivy.
They lingered and then they left. I did not even catch that. And everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna try and pretend that's not fucking the Creeds right there."
Yeah,
I did not catch that until after the show.
It definitely was.
But yeah, Kinsey with Latina Heat, Los Lotharios approach. No one cares. So Stix, what'd you think? We got Stacks versus Coffee. Another exciting episode in this drama we're getting here.
This was a good match. Stacks has been building up, picking up them dubs, getting better and better in his matches. And him and the Don hatched the perfect plan to not only get him out of prison, but also to get them a title shot right when he gets out. I mean, this is a good match. Even like you said, the Eddie Guerrero that he pulled with the crowbar, that was great. I mean, Underboss, man, he's getting better and better, and he's getting smarter and smarter. I mean, the guys, Tony D's slowly starting to get an equal with him, with himself in this tag team. So maybe we're gonna get new tag team champs down the road. But great match. Backstage had Ivy and All Teeth. Maybe she's gonna join. Maybe Creed brothers aren't there anymore. But as you just said, still might be there, still might be lingering. But all in all, not bad. Tony D, great segment with in the match. I mean, that was really good. Good match from Stacks and nice little Jism segment.
Cesar, Coffee,
Yeah.
Stacks, thoughts.
Hold on a second. I got to text about this chicken and waffles to these crackers. All right, I'm done.
Moving
Yeah,
on. The main event.
This match was good. This match was good because you saw Stacks doing some shit and you thought it was a setup until Tony D calls collect. Best part about Vic said, "Hey, Book, you paying for this collect call, right?" Like, he didn't call Book. He called you, sick Vic, with your bitch ass. And then Tony D said, "Yeah, you fell for the bait. Come on, Stacks, get this dub." So they've been setting it up the whole time. He had the crowbar like Tony D would have had in the corner, hits that cracker with it, sets up the other cracker with it. As I think he dove outside to spear the third cracker with it. I don't care if I can't differentiate crackers from crackers. You know I ain't here for that. Those two white men can tell you who Joe Coffee, Rick Coffee, and I don't even know the other cracker who's got the tag belt, the thick neck nigga. Yeah, they can tell you that bullshit. I'm just here to tell you, Stacks was doing that criminal shit, that illegal shit. That's what I like. Yeah. And then he hit that cracker with the crowbar, got the mother crackers ejected, and he won the match with the knee curb stomp. And Tony D is free. Free Tony D. He ain't do nothing wrong. He coming home. They're going to get that tag team championship at the Bash, and that shit going to be good.
I like how we got three moves kind of alike. It's like the curb stomp married the famouser, and that was Stacks' finisher. Fucking knee curb stomp. That was pretty cool.
I ain't mad at it.
Cesar, what do you still care about the Ivy and Schism and the Creeds? Like, are they stretching this out too much, or
No, they're not stretching it out because Ivy and All Teeth Ava haven't really got that match where they've touched yet. And besides, with them two thick neck schism crackers at the end, who was definitely Julius and Brutus under them fucking masks, and we still don't know who the red mask cracker is yet. So they can still flesh this out because they can fuck with Ivy. If Ivy has a match, All Teeth Ava can come out. Maybe her and All Teeth Ava need to have a match at the Bash. Be like, look, bitch, If you lose, you got to join the Jism tree. And that's when them crackers in the mask, where they're really Brutus, and them crackers come out to help cheat. So Ivy now can get her dub and stay down there. Look, to be honest, Creeds don't need no work. They can go to main roster. They'll probably go to SmackDown, and they'll have a good run. They're just worried about Ivy now, which I think she's good. She's good. If you want to keep her in NXT, I'm not mad at that. This is another like Enzo and them when Carmella. Carmella stayed down there. She got better. She came on main roster. They left. They took the Latina niggas and they left Elektra. She's gonna stay down there and get better. I mean, the women's NXT division, as we all know and we all watch, is way better than any main roster women division program they got right now. So let them get good down there before they can come up there. I ain't mad at it. And here, that's what we are again.
And now we have reached the main event. Trick and Mellow Gang versus Judgment Days, Finn and Damien. Of course, Dirty Dom and Rhea, Mommy, is out there as well. I think it's funny that no ring announcer has announced Damien as Senor Money in the Bank, even though he's stressed the point. He's stressed like since he's won it.
Well, he's Spanish. He can say Senor. They probably give him the nigga treatment. Like he said, nigga in the bank. They wouldn't say that shit.
A Gigi and Kiana graphic popped up. Vic and Book did not even acknowledge it. That just made me laugh. Because usually they go, and coming up next week, guys, stay tuned for something. They man, like, anyway, you know, Book was ordering more chicken parm when that fucking thing came up.
Yeah, he cooning. He out here cooning.
Finn hits a scissors kick to Mello during commercial picture-in-picture, even does the book hand gesture. Geez, this internet sucks. Mine freezes every minute. From what I've seen, it was a great tag match from all. Dragunov attempts to help Mello because Damien had the briefcase, but Mello accidentally knocked Dragunov off the apron. Finn coup de grace to Mello for the win. Dragunov and Mello shout at each other to close the show. Cesar, the main event. Thoughts?
I can correct you. I think it was a South of Heaven and then a coup de grace. So it was a double finish.
My TV was freezing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you got it. I ain't mad at you. I think it was a signature South of Heaven into the coup de grace. So they fucked Mello that monkey ass wet. And they were like, it ain't Juneteenth no more, nigga. You taking this L. So yeah.
No, I was kidding.
Yeah. Old cross-eyed fuck was like, yeah, it's fucking July. Yeah, nigga, you gonna take a loss. I've been feeding you dubs for fucking 3 years. Now your country ass gonna take a loss as a champ. And Mello gonna be like, Braun Breaker ain't taking no loss as a champ. He white. So it's right. You country bitch. We all know how cross-eyed fuck gonna say. Shout out to Zanka's kid if he's listening to this podcast because Zanka played it out loud like he said in the chat. Keep plugging away on YouTube, nigga. I gave you a couple likes. Yeah.
You need to turn this off. You do not need to be listening to this. This is this ain't for kids.
Don't you let that child not listen to this. This shit is the most important podcast
when I upload a video on YouTube, it always says before I upload, is this video for kids? And I click
yes.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we like Wu-Tang. If Wu-Tang is for the children, the tripod is for the children. We talk about everything these little cracker and nigglets need in their life to manage life. We talk about Tales from the Streets. We talk about baby oil. We talk about slavery and how niggas should have reparations. We talk about how these bitches need this dick out here. Stix be doing the dancing.
No, that Ice Spice pulled out her snatch on stage.
It's on Twitter. They can look it up for free.
He ain't gonna look at Twitter. He gonna look at Twitter.
Hey, look here, little nigga. Get on Twitter and look up Ice Spice bends over video. She gonna be putting that pussy out for you. Like, yeah, she gonna be spreading that shit. Dancing like Daniel Garcia on AEW. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We're not even there yet.
Yeah.
All right, Stix, what did you think of the main event? What did you think?
Main event was great. Main event was great. Look up Ice Spice on Twitter. Pulling that pussy out. Yeah.
Stix, what did you think of the main event?
Oh, she light skinned, so she half nigga, half white, so you can get it in all night with that pussy out. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah,
Stix, the main event.
yeah.
It was a good match. It wasn't main event worthy, but it was a good
You
match.
don't have to do it while and dance at the same time, Stix. All right.
Ju-
This isn't the
Judgment
full
Day,
Monty 2 or the
Judgment
full
Day,
Monty.
Judgment Day continues. Judgment Day continues to be on their roll. So Wesley better be careful. Dirty Dom might be going to win that North American Championship. Keep this roll going. But it was a good match. It was a good way for NXT to end the show.
Lil Zank, turn it off. Lil Zank, turn this shit
Watch
off.
this shit on YouTube.
Lil
Watch this
Zank,
shit on YouTube.
Lil Zank, just push stop right now before we get into AEW.
Yeah, yeah.
Gonna call the episode Little Zank. All right,
Sure.
ladies and gentlemen, and probably Little Zank. We'll be right back with some more wrestling talk.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Sorry, folks, I'm about to drink. Damn you, Stix. Caesar, what's the drink of the week?
Nigga, I'm fucked up. I don't know. I'm drinking this shit, and I got some more beer in the cooler down here. But I've been drinking rum and hose all weekend.
Well, since
that's
he
my
calls
favorite.
me it every week, I'm actually drinking sangria. Stix, any drink of the week?
I did have some sangria in Kentucky at dinner. It was, if you saw my Facebook, it's the picture with the pizza and the drink on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was actually homemade sangria. I almost sent it into the tripod. And then I was on an actual Stix street. It was STYX. And I almost took a picture of that and sent it in, but I was drunk as hell and that Uber was cooking. So I couldn't get a clean shot. And the bar was way up the street, so I didn't feel like walking down to the curb to get a picture of Stix Street. But I definitely I was on Stix Street, and then I drank sangria like an hour later, and I almost sent them both pictures into the chat laughing.
Well, speaking of Stix, he's drinking a drink that the government is now investigating for having way too much caffeine.
Oh, that's their energy. That's their energy drink. They got two different kinds.
Oh yeah, they have Prime Energy.
Yeah.
Which one?
What's that?
Drinking regular Prime. He's drinking Prime.
I'm drinking Meta Moon Prime.
Oh, is it the hydrating one?
Yeah.
I understand because, again, summer, folks. But like I said, it's Wednesday night and we get the Ocho versus Commander. Tranny Manson pretending to know what she's doing. Dragon Lee Jr., flippity dippityness in progress. Should have won after a shooting star press walking the ropes. I mean, Jericho put over asshole Andretti. He can't give Commander a dub. Why is this match happening, by the way? Shitty Phoenix Splash, of course, doesn't get a 3 count. Jericho attempted a catching codebreaker that did not connect at all. Jericho wins with the walls. Don Callis to the ring. What the fuck kind of theme is this? The crowd boos loudly. Plays old video of Callis, Jericho, and Bad News Allen. Big ups to Bad News Allen. Callis really pushing for Jericho to join him. Marvez in parking lot interviews Jungle Jack, who won't get out of the car. Hostile work environment. Fucking Hook ambushes him in the car. That's some fucking Jason Voorhees shit right there. Caesar.
Yeah.
Yo, Commander. We're kicking off Dynatrash with a senior citizen versus a luchador.
Funny shit you said was like he gave asshole Andretti. Oh, wait. You couldn't give Commander one. And that match was horrible as fuck. And this one it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. It was better than that match. It was at least better than that match. But yeah, can't give Commander no dubs. Fuck that. Jericho on this win streak because he's got to play off this Don Callis shit. Yeah, this is some trash as always. As always, it wasn't nothing really hype. Commander walked his ropes and he did his shit, and then Chris Jericho gets the dub because on the walls he's a wizard, baby. So eat a dick. But yeah, young Don Callis with fucking flowing hair.
The Jackal.
Yeah, the Jackal. Cracker had them locks a flowing. And who was they managed by? A real nigga. Yeah, he was out there in them streets, probably getting bit by dogs and had fire hoses turned on him because it was back in the day. It was like 1975. You know what I'm saying? They was calling him a nigga manager out there in Canada. It was like, oh, what up, nigga? Eh? Or some shit like that. I don't know what these Canada crackers cost. So they was out here saying that shit, but trying to be polite. So sorry, but according to America, I gotta call you a nigga, eh? And some shit like that. That's what these Canadian fuckers.
Sorry.
But R.I.P. Bad news. Cause they ain't here no more. So R.I.P. to you. Real nigga out here paving the way for other nigga managers, like especially one of our favorites, Stokes. Stokes, who be showing his ass on Twitter every goddamn day for the people. Salute to you, Stokes. Even though we won't see you much on AEW TV.
A new segment I want to introduce onto the tripod is the hood-o-meter. How hood was it for a Hook to be in the car to attack Jungle Jack? We got a scale here from 1 to 10. What's the hood-o-meter?
All right. Wait. So we got to break down. So the hood-o-meter works on an overall scale, then on the scale of what happened.
Okay.
So the fact that he broke into the car, right? That's a hood-o-meter 9 out of 10. Because I ain't really see no tools.
Okay.
He had no tools to break in. But the fact that he stayed in the car till the nigga showed up, that's some cracker shit. So you got to take points off. Because hood niggas is breaking into cars. See, like that what was it? Who's that cracker we don't like no more? Wardlow? How they broke into his car and stole the title and all his gear? That's a hood meter 12 out of 10, right? They stole the shit and left. See, Hook stayed in the car because he wants to like beat up Jungle Jack.
So
now,
it went from a 9.5, and then it's
9.5 to about a 6.
Oh,
6, right? It was about a 6. But here's what happened. Now, if he'd have had a knife, the shit would have went back up to about a 9.5. You know what I'm saying? He'd had a pistol and threatened him, shit would have been an 11. But what he do? He did some real hood shit. He broke into the car. See, he waited. Like, that's some white people shit. Then he waited till he got on TV so he could be seen and fucked his couch up. And that's what brought it back up to an 8.
Oh,
back up to an 8.
An 8.
He was like, Jungle Jack was like, people getting attacked in cars. Fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's back up to an 8. Now that's back up. He waited till he got live on TV because he could have fucked him up at any time. They was probably driving around the arena, could have fucked him up. He was waiting patiently, being petty for his revenge on TV. Being petty brings that blackness hood meter back up to about an 8, and then talk some shit. Hook don't never talk. Hook don't even fuck that crack up that he had to run. No car, Sans car. And he said, you better watch out, Jack. You bitch. Well, he said it bitch in my mind. I don't know if he said bitch on TV. I was a little drunk when I watched it, but that brought that shit back up to an 8.
There you have it, folks. Your official hood-o-meter rating of this segment is an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, Tim.
Stix, we're kicking off Dynatrash with the Ocho versus Commander.
Yeah, we had another all elite opener for all trash wrestling. Like you had said, I mean, there's no backstory to this. I mean, we just had a match. And I mean, Jericho missing on that code breaker. Commander's a good wrestler. He don't need to be facing Jericho. I mean, Jericho could have faced, I don't know, some jobber that they had up there in wherever they were at. They could have had somebody different that was just hanging out backstage catering. But I mean, do Commander in there. Picked up that dub for Jericho. The stuff of Don Callis. I mean, like Cesar said, they had a maple to bring to the Canadian maple, the Canada maple. So I mean, you had that with their manager, but at least there's a little bit of a backstory to this now. I mean, they brought that into it, tugging at the heartstrings of Jericho. Left them kind of thinking about it. And backstage segment, Jack and Hook. I mean, Cesar explained it perfectly. Man, just got into a vehicle, and instead of just getting and grabbing, he stayed and then waited for the camera at the right time And like Cesar said, gotcha, bitch, but they nailed him. And then Jack runs off.
Surprise,
And-
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn right. That's the best way.
Well-
and tells him he's coming for him. So it was a good backstage segment.
Up next, MJF and Adam Cole, baby. They're at the bar. Why are you still not wearing the shirt? MJF asks. I lost it, Adam Cole says. MJF peeping the hose. He goes after 4 of them. Adam Cole is buzzed now when MJF returns from skeeting.
You've been drinking.
He says he'll put on the shirt if they do one thing. No, it wasn't gay porn. They're back at Adam Cole's house with Britt in the back, flicking the bean, playing Fight Forever. MJF has never played a multiplayer game because he has no friends. They both admit they were going to double cross each other in this tag team tourney. Then they bond over winning the tag titles on Fight Forever. Tony was not amused after this segment. That was fun.
Yeah,
He pulled my move. And time has just been
killed.
Darby and Orange Cassidy versus Sammy and Danny. During Orange Cassidy's entrance, they smash cut to a toothless fatty holding her cell phone. I like this dynamic here with all 4 of actual good AEW talent. Of course, we get some humor here. Orange Cassidy, Sammy shenanigans, and Danny dancing. Orange Cassidy looking like a busted VHS with all that tape on him. Prince Nana shouts at Danny to attack Orange Cassidy with skateboard. It was all to set up a distraction for the ref and Darby. Swerve kicks Darby's head off. Sammy GTH pin for the win. Orange Cassidy finally fucking collects an L. It wasn't for the title, but he collects the L. Stix, we got another great segment from MJF and Adam Cole here. What'd you think?
Yes, this is another great segment from these two. Probably one of the 3 best things on Down Trash this week outside of the Danny Garcia dancing and the tag match that we had. I mean, this is a good segment. Both these guys together made great TV, so it was a really, really good segment.
Are you done? Are you done?
You got to ask him the next match.
The next match was Darby and Orange Cassidy versus Sammy.
This was a surprise to me because I thought for sure you'd have your 2 poster boys, Darby and OC, making it, but we got the surprise of the week. We got the boys, the Spanish God and the dancing God, Sammy and Danny, moving on to the finals. This was really good, and anytime you can get that fake Mexican on my screen dancing, man, that's good TV sangria.
Good TV, man. You don't like dancing?
We just lost 3 subscribers.
You don't like this?
Cesar, what'd you
You
think?
lost 3, but you gained 20.
Why are you lying? The subscribers have been going up since Stix started dancing.
You know,
And
actually,
then they've gone up even more when Cesar started dancing.
we gained 1 last week and then they dropped off. I don't know why, but oh well. Well, thanks for the views at least.
They stay for the dance.
Cesar. We got another entertaining MJF and Adam Cole segment, drinking, playing video games.
Yeah.
What do you think?
They're getting fucked up at the bar like homies do on a good Friday, Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? Roddy trying to keep warning them. But I mean, you look, that's how you know if a motherfucker genuine. You take him to the bar, you get him drunk, because you can't be lying when you twist it in the wind. When you real drunk, you don't be lying. You ain't got time and effort for it. Your brain turns off. That's how you know motherfucker's a real motherfucker. What MJF say? Hey, bro, 2 for me, 2 for you. And what he say? Hey, man, I really like Britt. I'm in a committed relationship. And MJF said, all right, man, for you, I'm going to bang all 4 of these hoes. Because you seem like a cool dude, and I'm around with you. And that's a real friend right there. I don't know if y'all know a real friend. That's a real friend. He even took the ugly one. I don't even know if there was an ugly one. But he took the ugly one. He took 3 hotties and the ugly one. If there was no ugly one, he took the 4 hotties to the bathroom like a gentleman. He didn't take them to the outside and hump them in that long-ass car or limo they got. No, I took them to the bathroom like a gentleman and banged all 4 of them. Then he went back. They played a little video game drunk. See, Cracker was drunk. I ain't got no friends. Cracker was drunk. He was speaking the truth. Adam Cole was like, "Come on, man, we gonna win these titles." They won the titles in the game. And then they advanced and well, we get to that bullshit later. And then up next, yeah, there was Orange Cassidy. There was old crack ass Darby. There was even old long tongue impregnating Latin bitches with minimal ass. But then there was the fake nigga that the INS been trying to find for 30 years. Danny, fake ass Garcia. Yeah. And them crackers was fighting in a match and they was getting it on. And then Danny gonna tag Sammy in. They gonna tag Sammy in all mad and shit. And he gonna look at Orange Cassidy and do that little hump shit in the ring. He gonna do that hump shit in the ring. And then Prince Nana.
I'm gonna do it out of context highlight reel, and it's just gonna be you guys dancing. That's the only fucking thing that's gonna.
Yeah, Prince Nana brought his nigga loving ass out there, straight from the field of niggas. You know what I'm saying? With that coming to America money. You know what I'm saying? He told Swerve, hey, get your chicken loving ass nigga and house call this cracker on the outside of the ring because he fucked with us last week. And Swerve is like, yes, Prince Nana. Let me throw down these rose petals like coming to America so you can walk out here, nigga. And he threw that shit and Swerve said, house call, nigga. Then Danny Garcia said, yeah, we gonna win this match. Yeah. And then Sammy said, let me hang my tongue out and get this GTS. Hit that nigga with the go to hell. And then Danny Garcia looked in, he was like, yeah, we gonna win. Yeah. Then Orange Cassidy took that L and got his bitch ass off TV. And then Danny Garcia was in the middle of the ring. This was after the match went off, and he was like, He's like, this is for Stix and Cesar on the tripod and Mangria's hating ass.
All right, Little Zank, I really hope you're not watching this. Turn this shit off.
What are you talking about?
Zanka, ban this from his phone.
What are you talking about?
No, little Zank, you pull out these dance moves on the playground,
Yeah.
you gonna be the pimp, man. You gonna be the player.
Bitches love dudes who can dance. Do you not know that bitches equate that shit to having sex at home? If you got rhythm in the dance
Little
club,
Zank is 5 years
rubbing up
old.
on that ass, you rubbing up on that ass, bending over. You like slow motion for me,
If
bending over like
Zank,
this.
If Lil Zank posts a video of him doing the Danny dance on his fucking YouTube, we're getting canceled. We're getting reported.
No, we're not. We're getting number one
over.
with a bullet. Yo, Lil Zank, if you know how to dance, you can get any bitch you want in the club. Okay, no matter how drunk you are, if you can find the rhythm and you can dance with that bitch, you grab a little butt like this. Grab a little. So you put them on there, right? I'm gonna show you. You put them on there, right? You grab a little butt like this off to the side. Grab a little butt. You grab a little butt. Then you hit it like this. You lick a little, right? You go like this. You hit that shit in the club, you taking her home.
Editing.
You taking her home. Make sure you know how to cook the Plan B omelet. Look, it's 2 eggs, half an onion.
Bitch, you gonna get the Plan B Lunchable. What are you talking about, Plan B omelet?
I'm trying to learn him how to cook. He can come back to this dumbass page in 12 years and learn how to cook a Plan B omelet. Zanka ignorant ass ain't gonna remember.
He's gonna get the Capri B.
Yeah,
he's gonna get that drink for the morning.
Zanka got a shit memory. Zanka can't remember what he did 2 hours ago, and it was probably take a shit and smoke a joint. So I'm trying to tell Lil Zank what to do. Look, 2 eggs, half a cup of milk, a splash of sour cream, half an onion, some chives, and some cheese. And you cut up that Plan B like good crack on the weekend. Get you a little card like this. Chop that shit up, sprinkle it all in, mix it up. Medium high heat, brother. Medium high heat. Perfect Plan B omelet. Uncle Cedric gonna get you right for your whole life. You damn
and
right.
that was another new segment on the tripod, Cooking with Cesar.
Damn right. I'm here every week for you bitches.
I'm
here for you bitches every week. Sangria trying to get his views up. I'm here for y'all.
He gonna get a Plan B roll up. Up next with some Nick Wayne Dead Dad stuff. Big ups to Natty. Renee backstage with Adam Cole, baby. He's on the phone with the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Roddy approaches and says, "You aren't trusting MJF, are you?" Cole says, he's actually a good guy. And then he gets a text from MJF to pretending to be sick because he saw Jobber Cage and his roided out ass, but he loses everything. On the same note, we have Jobber Cage and Bill versus MJF and Adam Cole. Better than you, baby. These guys can do no wrong. They're very entertaining. This was a great match. I love it.
Yeah, it was.
Hyping the double clothesline and the body slam. He's doing push-ups. MJF finally hits a body slam on Big Billy, fucking Hogan and Andre Styles. Great.
And tweets that shit.
Of course, Jobber Cage takes a pin. Cole and MJF.
Who else was?
Cole and Mike on fucking Caesar. Cole and MJF on the mic after the match. It's story time with Adam Cole, baby. If they stay on the same track, they will win the tag titles because they're better than you.
Baby.
Renee backstage with Hagar in front of Jericho's locker room. They go into Jericho's locker room. Hagar asks if he's actually considering joining Callis. Jericho doesn't know until Hagar gets an answer. He surrenders the purple bucket hat.
He loves that hat.
I need to insert a dramatic sting right here.
Yeah, he loves that hat.
Stix, we got that funny interaction between Adam Cole and MJF on the phone, and then we got the tag match, and then we got the revelation that Hagar surrenders the hat. What'd you think?
Yeah, backstage, Adam Cole talking to Britt. Roddy comes up, voices concerns. Cole gets a text message from MJF. Just past Brian Cage in the hall. I'm not feeling so well, buddy. I don't think I'm going to make the match. Cole like, nope, Max, you're not doing this. You're not doing this. Which gets us into the match. Great match. The shenanigans with those two. MJF, the fucking body slam. This is all setting us up for when MJF turns on Cole. Hopefully it doesn't, but it's gonna happen. But just the road that we're traveling to get there has been nothing but great sports entertainment. These two are clicking in the ring. We're getting legit good tag team wrestling. They're gonna hit that double clothesline. They're going to. We got a little teaser of that. I mean, if it was anybody outside, if it wasn't Big Bill, I mean, they would have hit that. They would have hit that. So we gotta get that. We gotta get that next week. We gotta get that. But it was a great match. Cole, MJF. I mean, these two are what making Diner Trash worth watching.
Yes.
The last 3 weeks. I mean,
yep.
These guys, like you said, they can do no wrong. They can do no wrong, and they hit another one out of the ballpark this week.
They're the reason why I sit through this garbage, besides the tripod. But man, when I see their segments, I'm like, man, this is incredible. I love it. In small doses, ATW is not as toxic. But Julius Caesar, we got the tag match. Very entertaining tag match. Oh, did I get your thoughts on the Hager hat? Stix, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, this shows you how much this means to Jake Hagar. That he's given up the one true love of his life. His purple bucket hat. He's given that up. And until Jericho's 100 with him, he ain't gonna take the hat.
He said he gave up an undefeated MMA career for Jericho to come into AT-Dub for the inner circle and all that shit. But I mean, Hagar, he's not setting the world on fire in his matches or anything, but the I like this hat thing was mildly amusing. So, Caesar, that being said, MJF, Adam Cole, better than you, baby, versus Jobber Cage and Billy. What'd you think?
I mean, come on, man. We know who's taking the L in this match. If I've not said it one time, I've said it every time. This nigga Brian Cage don't get dubs on AEW TV no more. I can't, JH, you bitch, you got homework. When was the last time Brian Cage got a dub on AEW TV? It had to be during his FTW title.
It was the previous match. It was he qualified to face MJF and Adam Cole with Big Bill. I think it was
Yeah,
last
but I think Caesar's talking singles wise. I think he's
Singles-wise.
talking.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Hey, H, you got some homework. That's a lot.
I ain't talking about no tag. Yeah. And right, fair enough. You know what? Tell you what, JH. Find that match Sangria talking about just to see if Brian Cage got the pin, because it could have been Big Bill. Because if Big Bill got the pin, that don't count. Before that, I want to know, when did Brian Cage pin somebody? Yeah, last time on AEW TV. Okay, and yeah, if it's singles, probably had to be his first year when he had the FTW belt. It was probably the match right before he lost it to Ricky, and I don't know when the fuck that was.
No, didn't Taz just give him the fucking belt? Taz just gave.
Yeah, Taz. Yeah, but he beat somebody for it. He defended it. He defended it at least twice, I think.
I know, but I thought Taz just gave it to him.
Yeah, he gave him the belt, but that's what I'm saying. He defended it at least twice. That's got to be his last dub.
That's true.
But I don't know when that shit was.
Against Cody, like fucking the first year and shit.
Nah, I don't even think Cody was laying down for Brian Cage, bitch ass. He laid down for Murder Hawk's cheeseburger loving ass after one move, but I don't think he laid down for fucking Brian Cage, his bitch ass. Look, Brian Cage is the walking L of ATW. You should just come out there. If you know you got match against Brian Cage, you ain't got to call no spots. You ain't got to call nothing. You can even have Brian Cage do 90% of the work. All you need to do is call out, go home. And then you're going to hit that nigga with a suplex, hit him with your finisher, and he going to look up at the lights with his back on the mat longer than Jake's mama when BQ comes in on that Saturday night special. And speaking of Jake's mama, don't y'all forget right here on Sangria Fuel's YouTube page, APB Dub, Sunday Night Ski. It starts off with Money in the Stank. The N-word pass for the Chicken and Waffles tourney, where the winner gets not only a belt, but a 72-hour paid vacation to Hawaii with Jake's mama. You damn right. We keeping it tight. But anyway.
You hear that, yeah. Troy? You got some work on the tripod.
Troy, yeah. Quit finding your cousin Tim and who he's doing shrooms with. You know what's happening. Anyway, yeah, this nigga gonna call out the body. First of all, this nigga gonna say he's sick. See, MJF should have broke the fourth wall, because this has been a great opportunity for MJF to be tweeting and broke the fourth wall. Imagine this Brian Cage, MJF should have been like, this is a dub. Because see, if I keep calling him Triple H, but it's MJF. I don't know why I'm thinking Triple H. MJF should have been like, this nigga ain't won since before COVID. Because I was there, I seen it. I'm gonna get this easy dub. Then yeah, he said he gonna body slam a cracker. He tweeted that shit. But this was a good match. Call for the body slam, couldn't do it. Does it later in the match. Everybody doing push-ups and shit. So how strong they are. Adam Cole, baby, still looking strong, beating crackers up all goddamn day. They do the double clothesline, doesn't work out. Hold on. Yeah, that was for y'all. And then anyway, they get the dub. They moving on. This is gonna be a great match. They gonna hit that double clothesline in the finals. It's gonna be late in the match too. It's gonna be like this is gonna be like a 20-minute match. They're gonna hit that shit around the 18-minute mark. And you think they're gonna get the dub because one of them crackers gonna be outside. And then they're gonna hit that double clothesline. You think they're gonna get a dub, but this is gonna sneak back in. And somehow FTR gonna keep these titles because even though they stale as fuck, and I don't care about them no more because they on that CM Trash show that I ain't never gonna watch. Yeah, they gonna keep the win on this, and that's when MJF is gonna turn on Adam Cole because they not win the tag team titles. That's when he's gonna turn. Everybody else is gonna be like, you know, this crack gonna turn, but that's when he's gonna turn. That's what I think. But other than that, this match was great. Segment was whole great.
2 cents on the bucket hat situation.
Give a fuck about this nigga, but I know he loved that hat. You hear me, Chris Jericho, you bitch? You hear me, you bitch? You can be a wizard, the pain maker, the ass raper, whatever the fuck you want to be, okay? You can do whatever you want in life. That motherfucker was ride or die for you. And he loved that hat. He says, I can't fuck with you with Don Callis. Who the fuck is Don? Nobody care about Don Callis. And you let him go, you bitch. You's a bitch. That nigga was ride or die. You don't let your ride or die homies roll out. Come on, man. He loved that hat. He got a hot ass wife at home. He could be piping. You flew him out to whatever country back road shit you was at to tell you he didn't love that hat no more. He could have been home just deep stroking his wife. You a dirty bitch. You better not turn on Jake Hagar in that hat. You better not, Chris Jericho. I'll kill your ass. Then I'll kill Tony too. That's a promise. That ain't even a threat. That's a promise. Next case.
Up next was the Owen Hart tourney. No one cares. It was Sky Blue
Damn
versus
right.
Ruby with Booty and Saraya. Now, this match I took the least amount of notes for, but
Because
man,
you was looking at that.
did
You're
it
looking at Sky
blow
Booty.
up? Did
Sky
it
Booty.
blow up on Twitter? Because, like I said, cameraman of the year. Wow, did he get some great shots?
We
He
gotta
got
call her
some
Sky Booty.
great shot. Little Zank, turn this off. Don't.
No.
Don't.
Look, watch this
Too
shit.
young.
You ain't gonna play with
Too
Neglos no more.
young. Too young.
You ain't gonna want to play with Legos no more. You gonna want to play with ass.
I put
Sky Booty was in this match.
I put shenanigans, ejected. Sky's ass is great. Great camera angles. Ruby wins. But yeah,
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That ass. QTP chick rap video. Just here for the ass shots. If you want to rap this.
Did you say wrap this dick in your mouth? Please tell me you wrote that.
I don't even remember writing this. I said,
nah, you wrote that shit. Don't lock us. Don't lock us, Mrs. McGrick in here.
If you want to wrap this dick with them titties.
That's right. That's right.
But seriously, what are we doing here, people? We got the debut of Nick Wayne versus Swerve with Nana. Nana returns. I'm watching this match, anticipating the botch. This kid is decent. His mom is in the crowd behind him. Technically, this is the main event match, wrestling. Nick hits a springboard stunner, then Swerve assist him into a sliced bread. Not enough momentum to do it naturally, but I'm nitpicking here. It's his first big deal TV match. Darby out to cheerlead. We get a top rope poison Rana, springboard cutter. 1, 2. Tranny Manson stops counting because Nana barely hops on the apron. Swerve counters Hurricane Rana into power bomb that looked gnarly off the top turnbuckle. House call kick gets a 2.5, but the package driver gets a dub for Swerve. Darby goes to check on Nick. Swerve walks by Nick's mom. Speaking of Black Pipe, Callis back out to announce the 5th man and blood and guts match. Omega out. Omega jumped by Mox, Takeshita, and Pac, who is the 5th man. Kota Ibushi is the 5th man for the Golden Elite. Cesar, talk about Sky Blue's ass.
Oh, yeah. That shit was good. No, see, look, this is what we need. This is all we need, man. We just need Sky Blue and Booty Storm fighting for the title every week. You can cancel every other women's match.
In thongs.
Yeah. Well, shit, the way Sky be wearing them, they almost there.
That ass eats it up. That ass just goes
that ass eats it up. And wait, has anybody else seen that picture of them just like the Outcast, like in lingerie for some random reason?
No,
it's on Twitter. It keeps popping up on Twitter. They just posed in lingerie for one day.
Well, I've seen Soraya's asshole, so I don't really need to see her.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Booty Storm that what we're talking about.
Okay.
But no, all 3 of them, they're like in pictures together, and Tony's got the title, and they're like backstage, but for some reason they're just like in bra and panties. Like I don't even get the reference. Yeah, what?
That's why.
Sure. I mean, if it's Stop Patrol, it's Stop Patrol. But I thought we were past it. But I ain't mad at it. And Tony, Booty Storm and Booty Ray. That's all I need in my life. I don't know what happened in the match. I don't.
Nobody cares. Do you?
I got out the good book after I saw that booty for like 2 minutes.
Did you watch any of that white chick rapping?
I saw the first like 30 seconds when she was looking hot, and then I just, I got out the good book and fast forwarded through that.
Nick Wayne's debut versus Swerve.
Oh yeah, this young cracker gonna come out here. And then they all showed us clips. He was wrestling Swerve on the indies and shit. So yeah, of course it makes sense he's gonna wrestle Swerve. Somebody's comfortable with to have a good show. somebody, yeah, they can put it on. And they even mentioned that in the fucking match that they've wrestled before on the indies. So of course they're gonna have a good match. I mean, it's hard for Swerve to have a bad match with whoever.
Yeah.
So yeah, this young cracker looks like he got promise. Just I mean, who's he gonna be? Is he gonna be another like Darby crazy, throw me down the stairs, white boy shit? Or is he gonna develop? I don't know. He's only 18. A couple years from now, this cracker, could maybe put some weight in the gym or something. Nigga, I don't know. So we'll wait and see. But was it a good match? Yeah, it was a good match. Yeah, Prince Nana's black ass was out there. There was all them flowers on the ground and shit, doing this coming to America shit. He's sitting there promising Swerve 3 shots of Henny for the win. Whole bottle.
You just reminded me, Cesar, whenever you said coming to America earlier, the one thing that I remember the most about Coming to America was actually in the beginning of the movie when Eddie Murphy was bathing and
that girl was brushing his
came
dick
out of the water and she said,
the royal
penis is clean.
You damn right. You damn right. And that man was like, yeah, because that girl was scrubbing that dick. Probably sucked on it too. She
Pac and Ibushi are the 5th men. Do you care or you could care less?
I don't get why Pac's the 5th man. I guess Pac hates Kenny that much that he's joining with the Kitty Fondler Club and what's his name, Don Callis, to beat up old Kenny, and then that's how much he hates him. And then yeah, of course, Kenny calls a cracker because they're trying to reunite the Golden Lovers. So the Golden Elite is back together. They love the names in this shit brand. I guess Kota Ibushi isn't in the G1. So okay, cool. He's got some free time. I don't know why he's not in the G1. He's fucking amazing. Probably should be. I mean, fucking Redeem These Nuts just won some gold, and his Mexican having asses in the G1, but not Kota Ibushi. Sure, one of your top wrestlers, not in the G1. Sounds like some AEW book in New Japan. I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing. But fine, yeah, if you want to lend them down there to get pay-per-view buys, not even pay-per-view buys, it's fucking next Wednesday. Not even pay for some TV views, huh? Because you crackers ain't hit 1 million in like 85 fucking years. And you got some nigga that all y'all blocking the shitting on you, AEW botches, shitting on you about it, and crackers is shitting on you for your shitty ass wrestling, everybody getting hurt, and nonsense storylines. Now you wanna try to get this sushi eating nigga to come over here and fucking hype your views, huh? You think one sushi eating motherfucker gonna do it, huh? Forbidden Door couldn't do it, but old Ibushi. Ooh, WWE fans know about Ibushi.
You know what AEW botches did? Like as soon as Ibushi was named, they're like, "Oh, you're talking about this legend," and it smash cuts to Ibushi wrestling a blow-up doll.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I saw that shit. So yeah, man. Yeah, look, do what you got to do, man. Yeah, do what you got to do. I don't know. Get your views. Let's see what I mean. I ain't never seen Ibushi trying to pour gas on a nigga and fight in a bar or some shit. So, but yeah, he gonna be on blood and guts, jumping off of cages. So do what you got to do.
Yeah, really. He's straight up wrestling. Like, why would they put him in a blood and guts match? I digress. Stix, we got 4 segments for you, buddy. We got Sky Blue's ass. We got the QTV chick rapping. We got Nick Wayne's debut. And we got the 5th man announced. Go ahead and wax, my brother.
Women's championship, the women's match, all about the camera angles. Just going to leave it there. All about the camera angles.
Yep.
QTV, I mean, they keep playing us up with the Acclaimed. She's a notch below Vanilla Ice, so okay. Nick Wayne, Swerve. I believe they said in the match like they had faced off twice and they're each 1-1. So this was like the 3rd match in their series, which I'm sure is not going to be the last. But I mean, it was a good match. I mean, you could tell they had chemistry. Nick Wayne's got a pretty bright future. Maybe and hopefully they slow build him like they've done with Hook. Maybe just bring him along every once in a while, do some backstage stuff. But I mean, you see there's something there. I mean, I know the kid's been training for a long time, but I mean, you could train a long time, but get your first like national TV match and you could still look like complete utter dog shit. And this kid looked good. I mean, swerved, helped him out, like you said on the sliced bread maneuver. So I mean, he didn't look bad. I mean, he didn't look like complete and utter trash. So I mean, that's something to build on. And the final the five members, saying the fifth members. I mean, we knew it was going to be Ibushi. I was surprised it was Pac, but I'm not mad at it being Pac. And like Cesar said, bringing Ibushi over, it's all about the names. It's all about selling the merch. I mean, it's all about that. I mean, that's what they're gonna do. Pro Wrestling Tees is gonna pump out them Golden Elite T-shirts, hats, all that stuff. AW Shop's gonna do the same. So I mean, it's just all about selling the merch. And I mean, Ibushi's far from being a guy that wrestles in a lot of gimmick matches. And now you're gonna throw him in one of their bigger gimmick matches, and expect this guy to look like he's a natural in it. I mean, it's gonna be all elite is what it's gonna be. So I mean, there's gonna be a lot of fuck shit, a lot of cluster fucky mon. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of that shit going on, and it's probably gonna be like the last 45 minutes or an hour of dying trash. So, but I mean, good on them. They're able to get a big name from New Japan and have them over here for regular TV. So good job on the sales.
Technically, it's Rampage, but I digress. Well, that's enough of ATW talk. We'll be right back with some Slammiversary talk. And now it's time for the Tripods Drip Pact of the Week, and we're discussing Slammiversary. That's right, folks. Slammiversary, the first ever Impact pay-per-view that I've watched, and man, did I love it. I loved it. We're going to kick this off with the pre-show. I'm not sure if Cesar caught it.
I watched that shit. I watched it on YouTube, nigga.
Sounds
Impact,
good.
Impact subscriber, bitch.
We kick it off with the Shantaraj versus Jody Threat and the Death Dolls. Is this dude actually going to fight the women? Not Giselle, the super gay one. Yep, he's slapping a bitch.
First thing I thought.
Still weird to see it, though. Courtney Rush hits a spear to that gay for the win. I gave it a pretzel-pierced hot dog. Stix, what'd you think of the very first match on the pre-show?
To the gay for the win.
I gave it 2 pretzels. I mean, it was a nice little opener on the pre-show. So I mean, that's what we get. I mean, I know Mingru, we've talked about it. We need to get Rosemary back. We need to get Havoc back.
Yes.
But I mean, this is we're on the road to maybe getting them back. But I mean, I don't know. It was a nice match. Jody Threat, she's somewhat new in Impact. So she's coming off an L from Deonna Purrazzo's Open Challenge on the Go Home show. But they have high hopes with her that they put her with this tag team. And she did really good. The Shantaraj, I mean, they all right. I mean, they got some chemistry and stuff like that. But it was a good trios, 6-person tag match. I mean, it's all right. It's all right.
The best way I can describe Jody Threat is if Zanka was a woman. Cesar, what did you think of the first match of the pre-show and your rating?
Yeah, this was the pre-show. I will say, what was they call the Shantaraj for that main bitch? What's her name, Stix?
Giselle Shaw.
Yo, she ate that knee. When that fat bitch was like, Death Dolls, and had her knee out, and they slammed that bitch in that shit. Yo, she sold that. Because that shit looked all rough. It looked all rough. So I'm going to give her where her credit's due. She sold that knee. And then, I was like, I know this fruit booty ass cracker ain't about to wrestle these bitches, right? And he started chopping bitches and slapping them. I was like, oh, good God. Okay, so the rules are if you use a fruit, you can wrestle that.
Cesar, it's 2023 equality.
Damn right. These bitches can earn equal rights and lefts in the ring. And because of that, I'm sorry, Jim.
Yeah.
They agreed that.
That was good. That was good.
I say that shit all the time. You
That was
equality.
good.
You can get equal rights and lefts. Okay, these hands is rated E for everybody. Okay?
Oh, that might be the name of the fucking episode.
Hey, the shit. I'm just telling it like a TI is. All right, I'm a substitute teacher, and these motherfuckers is ready to learn you some shit. Okay, I'm gonna learn your ass right quick. Okay, damn right. Whatever you got to do, bitch. So for that reason, that bitch took that knee, and that fruit booty was slapping bitches up in the ring. Yeah, I gave it a little more. I gave it a little 4 stars. I like this shit. I like it when these bitches. Yeah, 4 stars, not pretzels. 4 stars. 4 stars, because that bitch saw.
That's how many stars Giselle Shaw saw
I'm about to say that shit. That bitch had 4 stars rolling around her forehead when she got hit with that goddamn knee. Okay, that thick bitch had 38 pounds of cartilage in that knee from eating chicken wings and McDonald's fries all her life. That big bitch had that knee out, and old girl said, "Pow!" and ate that shit. So she was like a goddamn Street Fighter 4 character in the corner. That's how that bitch was. So I gave this shit 4 stars out of pretzels, goddammit. I was highly entertained when that bitch ate a knee, and then that fruit was given equal rights of lefts. So I had to put on a wife beater in the middle of the car. I said, yeah, hit that bitch. Hit that bitch. Drink a Bud Light and hit that bitch. So yeah, I was highly entertained.
All right, that was that right there. Review was better than the match. That was fucking fantastic. By the way, me and Andy would Eiffel Tower Jessica Havoc.
Of course you would.
For the Digital Media Championship. Oh boy. We believe in Joe Hendry. The Digital Media Champ is taking on Stripper Kenny. Stripper Kenny with Sheldon, the unblackest name of all time. Great build up here. This is more of a goof match, like when Booker and Edge feuded over a shampoo commercial. But we all believe in Joe Hendry and APPW. Both men in blue trunks. Don't like that. King keeps consulting with Sheldon. Sheldon gives Kenny a Chippendales collar, bow tie, which he chokes Hendry with. Hendry with the hip swivel, playing around. Hendry hits a standing ovation choke slam for a 2.5 because Sheldon placed Kenny's foot on the rope. Kenny accidentally planches onto Sheldon on the outside. Kenny rolls up Joe Hendry, and thanks to help from Sheldon, Kenny King is the new Digital Media Champ. I kind of saw this coming. I even said it in the draft chat. I dropped Joe Hendry for Trinity. Very good move, by the way. I gave this match 3 pretzels because I love Joe Hendry. Cesar, what did you think about this Digital Media Championship match?
I thought it was a little quick because it's on the pre-show.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little quick, but still, everybody. It was a Cesar, I believe Cesar 632. No, 316. Sorry, Cesar 316. Everybody got their shit in.
Yeah.
It was very what I like about pay-per-view was very Negroid friendly. This pay-per-view. It was very niggered out. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't expect it to go that way. Not being a regular Impact fan or watcher, but I am subscribed on YouTube with that back room access shit. So I have been keeping up with some of that shit, and it is good. It is good. But yeah, the pay-per-view was very Negroid friendly, which I am always a fan of. But the niggas had to cheat. So it doesn't make Joe Hendry look weak because the niggas cheated twice. Cheated out of a submission and then into the pin. And I feel like Joe Hendry was showing his ass a little bit. He had that little bow tie on, girl. He was giving the crowd what they want. He was shaking their hips, doing a little swivel, But I understand where he was coming from. He was thinking, preparing for his match at Money in the Stank. In case you crackers haven't seen, you know what I'm saying? On Sunday Night Ski, he was preparing because he had a title match, and then he's also in Money in the Stank and Triple Threat, and that's what he was really focused on, a heavyweight title. Yeah, he's the internet champ. And then we do show AVW on the internet, digital media. But he is like, man, this is my chance at a heavyweight championship match. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. Okay, Joe Hendry. Okay. But no, I thought it was a good old match. I actually gave it a little bit higher. I gave it like 4 in the salt.
Okay.
I gave 4 in the salt. I felt like it was too quick.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the hype and the funniness that he bought, and like they said, he comes out with a video for whoever he fights.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of production value going to any Joe Hendry match.
Yep.
That you shouldn't disrespect it. Like the match be shorter than the fucking video. I mean, Stripper Kenny was like 5 minutes long, and it was funny as shit. So why would the match also be like 5? I looked up the timestamp. The match was also like 5 minutes long. Like if it's the pre-show and you have an hour, you don't need to talk about all this bullshit that's about to happen. Give these dudes a longer match to flesh this shit out, especially if you're going to have a new champ.
Exactly what they should have done. They should have replaced a certain low point of Slammiversary match with the Joe Hendry match to give the Joe Hendry match more time, because we will discuss the lowest point of this pay-per-view.
Okay. I want to know if your lowest point is the same as my lowest point.
It's got to be. It's the only low point for me. But Stix, I digress. Joe Hendry, he opens the tripod, but he lost his title. What did you think of this match?
I gave it 3. I thought it was too quick, like you guys had said. With it being quick, it also kind of gave me the vibes that we're not done with it yet. Like this is going to be a continued.
This is an ongoing thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a continued thing. Maybe to the next Impact Plus, or maybe their next pay-per-view. I don't know, but I mean, this gives Kenny King, who has been in Impact before, and also gives him a little bit of shine. Allows us to continue going on. Maybe we get another Joe Hendry golden banger song. Maybe we get a remix. But I mean, it was quick. It was a quick match. It was a good match. CSR 316. Everybody got their shit in. Had some little shenanigans with outside the ring, and I mean, we're building towards something else with Joe and Kenny King. So three pretzels.
Yeah.
Very respectful.
If this is a start of something like good, I'm fine with it. But like this can't end here.
Well, Stix, I was really surprised that his little Asian friend didn't come out there to help him.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought for sure, since they tagged up on the Go Home show, I thought for sure that he'd be out there knowing that there'd be some fucking shenanigans with Kenny and his protege, but I don't know what happened. I don't know where he's at. Maybe he was still backstage getting that General Sal's chicken. Maybe he's still backstage doing that.
His name is Yuya. Yuya?
Yuya, you're Maya.
Okay.
Yeah,
he trained at Scott D'Amore's dojo or wrestling academy, so that's why he's in Impact. Scott D'Amore got him the hookup.
But I mean, he heard that Buffalo Wild Wings had them General So wings. You know what I'm saying? They're probably getting delivered during the pre-show. They were like, "Oh, real Slammiversary ain't out yet, nigga. Here's your delivery. Fuck out of here." Eat your wings, chink ass cracker. And then he left.
The plot thickens and the story continues. I'm for sure.
Yeah.
The show officially opens. It plays the audio from the Steiner math promo. I got a kick out of that. That was very funny. And we kick off with the Ultimate X match, my very first Ultimate X match watching. We had Kushida, which I cannot believe Cesar called that, versus Mike Bailey, Speedball, which me and Stix favored, versus Jonathan Gresham, versus Angels, versus Kevin Knight, versus Jake Something. That's right. Jake Something made a surprise return during this. He's been gone for over a year. He returns. By the way, 0 crowd pop for Jake Something, but the commentators made a big deal. Jake has been gone for over a year. Jake powerbombs Knight to outside onto every competitor waiting to catch him. Quadruple dropkick did not take him off his feet, but Angels took him out, clotheslining him out of the ring. The action is very fast. I'm not going to call every move. Lots of bowling pin dropping spots, which means everyone getting knocked over from someone out of the ring. This is a pretty cool concept. Almost American Ninja Warrior concept. Scaling the tower, then shimmying down a cable to unhook an X.
And you have to land on the ground.
Yeah, what I didn't know is you have to land on the canvas as well.
No, that's a new rule because the X used to fall off if too many people were on the ropes.
Mike Bailey is fucking crazy. moonsaulting off the tower. Mike yanked down from the cable. Looks like he fucked his arm up. He was screaming, but luckily he was just selling like a champ. Angels kicking and leaping, dick shots. Angels had more dick in his hand than Dana Brooke when she beat off Batista. Couldn't hit Kushida's because it's barely there. Kushida is able to get the X and land on the canvas. He gets a future X Division championship match. I loved it. I loved the whole pay-per-view. This was like discovering a TV show and it becomes your new favorite show. You're like, this
You binge the fuck out of it.
This show, Impact doesn't miss. Impact is like mellow. This shit never misses. I'm an Impact fan. I love it. And this match, the Ultimate X match, fucking incredible. I loved it. Stix, go ahead and wax about this.
What's your pretzel rating?
Oh shit, that's right. 7 pretzels. I gave it 7. Very good.
There we go.
Stix, the Ultimate X match, which I'm sure you're used to seeing, but go ahead and wax about this particular match.
Ultimate X, one of the best concept matches to ever come to wrestling, and having Impact have it is a huge staple for them. You go back, you watch history, watch the ones with fucking AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels,
Petey Williams,
Alex Shelley.
Wow. The catalog of Ultimate X matches is a fucking who's who all-star of anybody in wrestling. I
think my first Ultimate X was like Petey Williams, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, and somebody else, and it was like fucking nuts.
You talk about non-stop action. I mean, TNA, total non-stop action.
It was TNA days. It was TNA days.
Yeah, this was non-stop action. One of the staples. Let's bring it back to Slammiversary. Another great Ultimate X match, like Cesar and you had said, they've implemented the new thing where you got to come down with the X. You have to come down with it. Great addition to it. Love it. The action in this was great. All the competitors, I knew when they listed competitors. I mean, even the one guy you kind of had questions on was going to be Gresham because he's more of a technical ground wrestler. He looked great in this match. Everybody, we got a re-debuting, like a new Alan Angels, like an edgier, broke off from the design. He's the Celestial.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, he looked good. Speedball's been on a fucking tear. Been on a huge tear since he's been in Impact. Kushida looked really good in this match. Kevin Knight, that fucking dude Kevin Knight, he teams with Kushida over in New Japan. The man could jump out of a fucking building. This man is athletic as fuck. And it's not because of the skin tone. This man is fucking great. He is a future superstar. If he can bounce between New Japan and Impact, this man, even if they do New Japan Strong in the United States with him, he is going to be a fucking superstar. The man is great. Kushida wins. I was a little surprised. I was hoping Speedball was going to win. I'd love to see another build up to him, possibly maybe him cashing in on becoming Impact champion. But I understand Kushida, he's great in the ring. He could be a guy that if he becomes X Division champion, can embody the X Division. This was a great kickoff. I also gave it 7. This was a great match to kick off Slammiversary. All the participants didn't miss. And this was another great chapter in the history of Ultimate X.
So I picked Speedball Mike Bailey. I don't know if you watched the predictions. I'm going to put it before this when I air it. I said that I love Speedball. I'm a massive fan of him now. To give him all the belts. When I knew I was fucked is at the very beginning when he came out. Speedball Mike Bailey, he won this match last year. I was like, fuck, he's gonna fucking lose. He ain't gonna have a win twice in a row. Fuck.
But the thing of it is that he hasn't really been kind of making waves on just Impact TV. Like he has a match here and there. He's picked up. He's collected some L. So it's just like, okay, now we're going to start. I was thinking maybe now we're going to start the rocket ship, the ascension,
Speedball.
or
Yeah.
speedball. And I was wrong.
Well, they said that he won last year, and then Jake something out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. You want to talk about a man that can embody X Division. This guy, like 6'6", 6'7", moves like a fucking cruiserweight. This guy is so good. The re-debut was so awesome. Like you said, the crowd, the disrespect from the fucking crowd, that when his music hit, he came out, and this nothing there. It's just like, this guy is good. Like,
well,
you
said that you were questioning Jonathan Gresham in the Ultimate X match. I was questioning Jake something because I was like, okay, this guy, he's built like Kane.
Jake something can hang in it. I mean, this guy, watching him in singles, as soon as I found out it was him, I had no worries with him because he does a lot of great high flying moves for a tall guy. He can wrestle with anybody. Like if he's on another promotion, he could probably be a heavyweight champion. That's not to say he could never be Impact heavyweight champion, but he can wrestle anybody. He can change his style to any wrestler that he is in the ring with. And this was awesome. This is a great surprise entrance.
And the commentators laughing every time Angels hit someone in the dick.
Yeah.
That was fucking funny as well. But Cesar, what did you think of the Ultimate X match, and what is your rating, my friend?
Yeah, no, this match was great. So I had to write picks in the Sangria because Saturday was just a crazy, crazy day. That was the actual birthday day. Like I was fucked up all day.
That's not the Cesar I know.
Yeah, I was fucked up all day, and by the time I actually had a free time to get 2 phones, one to read off Wikipedia and send a video, I was at a concert. You couldn't hear me anyway, and I wasn't even 3 sheets.
You imagine you sitting in your picks with that pussy hanging out, and you're like, "Oh,
bro,
shit.
yeah, y'all wouldn't have been paying
Shit,
attention."
She's even choosing Kushida. We going with Kushida here
Yeah.
at Broccoli Fest.
I was lit. I literally texted I hit Mangry in the chat. I was like, I am too high at this festival to film a video. And when I mean I was high, bro. I was on some Sheriff Beyond shit. But no, I picked that man Kushida just because I was like, I don't know who's in this match. I haven't been following as much. I knew of Speedball. I knew of Alec Angel, and I was like, all right, there's some hitters in here. There's some hitters in here. These are some guys who have been in Impact for a minute and that can actually wrestle. But I was like, Kushida was like, he just got there. I was like, I think they want some spice. They want to shake it up a bit, and Slammiversary is the place to do it. So that's the only reason I picked Kushida. Just because, Kushida's that guy. He's that guy.
That blew me away, Cesar. It seemed like you just went, you look at the roster, the contenders, you're like, it's like you got Brother Quarter out, but it had 6 sides. You're like, oh, Kushida, and then Kushida wins, and I was like, how the fuck did he know?
I literally was like, oh, because it was funny because I was fucked up. And I was like, wait, I thought Kushida was fighting for the X Division Championship. And I scrolled down. I was like, no, Leo Rush is. Oh, fuck this nigga. I'm going with Kushida. I was like, Kushida versus, because like whoever, who was it? Was it Sabian who had the X Division Championship?
Chris Sabin was going in as X Division.
So in my mind, I was like, yo, Kushida versus Chris Sabian is going to be some heat. And I was like,
well, they've tagged together. They've tagged I mean, they've tagged together. So
I was like, these guys know each other. This gonna be some heat. And I was like, Kushida, done. And I was like, this is gonna be one of the best X Division Championship matches whenever they drop it. I was not looking down the card. I looked down the card and I came back up and I was like, nah, Kushida versus Sabian is gonna be some heat. Because Leo Rush is going to get injured and be on some fuck shit. And look what I know.
Wow, man, that's shocked because like me and Stix, we were thinking Speedball. Think Speedball versus Saban. Could
Yeah,
you imagine? Could you
that
imagine?
shit would be great too.
Jeez.
But like no, like you guys, I gave this shit 7 in the salt.
Jackpot.
This was a really good match. This was a super good match. This match is like the best Stix 316 match you could have. It's not like everybody got their shit in. It was like everybody got their shit in on a good ass match. You know what I'm saying? We had all the spots. We had the high spots, the low spots, everything. Yeah, the disrespect to the crowd. You know, this is a disrespect. This is a guaranteed
Fucking Canadians.
Fucking Canadians disrespectful to this match because this match was good. It was really good. Damn, this was almost the best match of the night for me.
I would have lost my mind seeing Speedball do that moonsault off the top of the fucking tower. I would have been like, somebody call my mama.
Yeah. Like this match was so good. The crowd did not deserve the masterpiece that this was. But no, so good.
More hate on the crowd coming in the future.
Big facts.
A1's in the crowd. He's a part of Team Canada. Is that the mystery partner of Scott, perhaps? Not Kinsey interviews Kenny King with Sheldon. Just beat up Joe Hendry. The disrespect. He stripped Joe Hendry of the Digital Media Championship. Kenny compared other champions to MySpace and Twitter. All right, Kenny, relax. The knockout tag team championships. We got the Coven, who I don't care for, versus Masha and Killer Kelly,
baby.
That's right, baby. She invites punishment. Woo! Fills up Masha. The ref not having much control here, by the way. I think Killer Kelly just wants a scissor fest with all the women in this match. Pretty good action here. The Drama King is a way better commentator than Fuckface.
Yeah.
That's what his name is, by the way. I'm calling him Fuckface.
I don't know his name.
Lots of black and red hair flying here, plus all black gear on all four. Taylor Wilde is the blonde one. That's what I keep telling myself. This really is some good action. The Knockouts division is as good as advertised. Masha and Killer Kelly get the win. And new Knockouts tag team champions after Masha nails the snowplow on Wild. I gave this 6 pretzels and a boner. Cesar, what'd you think of the Coven versus Masha and Killer Kelly?
Yeah, like I said, I was high. That's the only reason why I picked the Coven, because I knew which bitches moved up from NXT. And I was high as fuck. I did not watch the Go Home show, not a lick. Your boy was out here. Your boy been out here in these streets for like the last 14 days. Like I do not want to go to work on Tuesday. Like your boy been out here celebrating these streets. So yeah. But I know Slammiversary is like the WrestleMania, so I probably should have picked other champs or whatever. But no, this was a great match.
Yeah.
These ladies showed up and showed out. This was a better match than the 5-woman 1 fruit match that happened in the pre-show. These ladies showed out with great tag team work, great in-ring work, getting it in as they should. This was like some NXT woman match. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, NXT tag woman. This shit was good. Good. The knockouts are good. I every time I've peeped in on some Impact since they had the knockout tag team championships, like this shit's been some good shit. They respect the titles, they respect the women, they respect the brand. Also, I gave this 6 of the must with a little 2 jerk salute. Because yeah, they are hot. But yeah, no, this was a good ass match, man. It just it wasn't better than the match before. That's why I gotta knock it down a peg, but it was still good. Don't get me wrong. It was still good.
There's good stuff. Stix, what did you think? Your girl, she's got gold now, baby. What'd you think? The Coven are down.
I gave this 6 in the drip. This
Oh,
match,
shit.
this match, for the first time, Masha and Killer Kelly tagging in competition. First match. They come out, got the sweet entrance. I mean, we talking HBO After Dark entrance. We get that stuff that little zanc you probably shouldn't watch.
No, little Zach.
Hey,
You better not be
Uncle,
listening.
Uncle Stix and Uncle Caesar said you go ahead and you watch it. You watch it.
Damn right you watch it.
You gotta learn
You got to
sometime.
learn.
You gotta
You
learn
got to
sometime.
learn.
You better
You gotta
not still be
learn
listening to
sometime.
it.
You gotta
No.
learn sometime.
Google
This
that
match-
shit.
No.
This match was good. I mean, the knockouts division, singles and tag team. They are knocking it out of the park. This was a great match. Masha and Killer Kelly had great chemistry. The Coven, they have great chemistry. Taylor Wilde, Kylie King. Taylor Wilde, been in Impact for a while. Former Knockouts champion. This woman, so good. I mean, this was a great Knockouts tag team match. And we got new tag team Knockouts champions. Killer Kelly, Masha Sandwich, MK Ultra, I guess is what they're calling themselves now.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see where this is going to go. Super happy for Killer Kelly. She had that dog collar match between her and Masha Slamovich was spectacular. And they keep getting, that's what kind of bonded them, forged them together. The brutality, the violence of that. And that's what brought us to this great Knockouts tag team match. Stix and the Drip. Great follow. I mean, it was, if you had a match follow the Ultimate X, this was one to have because it was good. The action didn't dip as much, but I mean, it was great.
Well, like I said, there's only one low point of the whole night, and we're slowly getting to it, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be simpatico all around. But I digress. Up next, it's Bully Ray and Diener versus Scott D'Amore. And who is this mystery tag partner?
Tell him.
It's old EY, back from the dead, just like Edge. We got EY is the mystery partner. Darren McCarthy is a special enforcer. Of course, Diener looking like he is seeing a ghost. So, for a mega pounder, Scott is very limber. He's been training with the Motor City Machine Guns, apparently. Khan distracts. Special enforcer, kind of pointless. He just gets in the way and distracts a ref. Bully beats up Scott in front of his mother. That would have been another easy caveat, but I didn't know his mom was in the crowd. Shouts at her. She takes a slow motion swing at him. I thought that was pretty funny. Crowd sings Canadian national anthem. Bully kicks Scott in the dick in front of ref. EY begs the ref not to DQ. Ref gives up and fucking leaves. Darren McCarthy then puts on the ref shirt. Scott spears Bully after Bully grabs his crotch and says, "This is for your mother." Khan pulls Darren out and gets in the ring, but A1 takes care of his ass. Darren stuns Bully. Darren and EY hold Bully's legs open as Scott hits the ow, my balls, Bully says. Get the tables. Double choke slam through the table. Canadian destroyer to Diener. Flying elbow. EY and Scott win. It was a fun match. It would have been hella funny if Bully pulled a Mae Young on Scott's mom. It was a fun match. I gave it 6 respectable pretzels. It was good. Stix, what did you think of this tag match? We got the mystery partner. We got the mom. We got shenanigans. What did you think?
Like you said, this was a great fun match. I mean, this was what I envisioned a match like this to be, especially with all the stuff that happened leading up. I mean, Steve Macklin gets injured at the during the Australian tour show. PCO is dead, I guess. Probably. But we had a surprise. We got EY back. A1 from Team Canada was there. We get the Bully Ray, the shit talking shenanigans with his mom, even the stuff in the ring, telling his mom to suck it, and then getting hit in the balls and oh my ball. I mean, he did great in this. Scott D'Amore, I tell you what, I mean, they showed the pictures of him from when he wrestled. Man still looked really good. I mean, this guy
he's
looked
not
like
that old, right? He's not an old
no, I don't
man,
think so. I
no.
think he's probably in his 50s, maybe.
Oh shit, that is old.
Well, maybe. I'm not quite sure. But
It's,
I
it's
mean,
not Sting old, so we know, and it's not fucking CM Trash old.
but I mean, this guy, if he wrestled once a year, if he wanted to, I wouldn't be mad at it because he makes it look respectable. I gave this match 5 in the salt. I mean, this was a great, fun match. A lot of your promotions, their WrestleManias will have a match like this, and this one was great. I'm glad to see that they had it. I'm glad with all the action, the callbacks, all that stuff. I mean, Scott D'Amore. I mean, the guy. I'm glad that he's running Impact because he does a lot of the callbacks. He respects the history. You see the callbacks to previous wrestlers from Impact, even the TNA days. And having him still go out there and having him put on a match like this and look good and not look like complete dog shit and drag it down. It was really good. And I was thoroughly entertained and enjoyed, and I gave it 5 in the salt.
He's 48, Scott D'Amore. Cesar, your thoughts on this tag team match?
Well, so I actually did watch the intro of this one.
Mm-hmm.
And the intro sold the match for me, man. It was a good intro. So I, you sometimes on these things when you watch them, online for free. Sorry, I skip the intro, just go to the match. Especially if it's ATW, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stop watching these TNA fucking intros, man, because this shit was good. It was really good. They set the story. Scott D'Amore's got the wrestling school, so I wasn't too disappointed. I was like, oh no, he can wrestle. He's got a wrestling school. So he's got to teach these guys shit. So at some form, he has a basic understanding of wrestling. Even though I never seen really any of his matches beforehand. And then Eric Young came out. They were in Canada, so I was like, oh shit, Team Canada out this bitch. Getting it in. Bully Ray and Crack. That motherfucker didn't think Eric Young was alive. He's back from the dead. They called it. They were like, oh, Eric Young back from the dead. I was like, oh shit, girl, we in for a time tonight. And the match did not disappoint. Yeah, for like if you want to say this is the celebrity match of Slammiversary, I mean, like, kind of go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because Eric D'Amore isn't wrestling every week, and he's usually more backstage and shit and doing other shit. But he was in the match. The ref leaving, the special guest enforcer taking the ref shirt, getting the tables, the what's up, because Bully Ray putting crackers to a table. The surprise guest hitting the Canadian Destroyer as a part of Team Canada. You know what I'm saying? Well, if it's TNA, shout out to Pete Williams.
Cesar, did EY pin what's his name after the elbow?
Yeah, he didn't pin Bully.
Pin? He got
the pin.
Okay, so you did get the caveat. Okay.
Yeah. So EY, because he hit the Canadian Destroyer, EY hit his move, and then EY got the pin.
Okay.
So like I was trying to think of a caveat, so that's what I picked was EY get the pin. I said the mystery partner gets the pin.
Yeah.
In the match. Eric Young was the mystery partner, so it's even more fitting that he hit the Canadian Destroyer because EY used to follow up. The Destroyer was the move of the year for 8 years. So EI used to hit a cracker with his elbow drop, and then Petey would get the pin when they were like, oh, Canada and shit like that. So I thought that, like you said, Stix, he's shouting out to the old school guys. So I kind of thought that was a great way to shout out EY because like he hit the Canadian Destroyer and then EY hit the elbow drop instead of usually it's the other way around. But this match was a great fun filler match. I'm like you guys, I gave it 6 in the salt. I was highly entertained. the table, the enforcer. He got in the fuckery, bully the vignette leading up to the match, like really hyped me up for it. So from like I said, from watching it today, from just being ignorant as shit, typing in shit yesterday, from watching it today, I was like, damn, this match was actually entertaining as well. So I thought it was great. So yeah, I gave it a little 6 in the salt, man. I thought this was a really good match.
Well, from a good match to the lowest point of the night.
Here we go.
It's for the X Division Championship. I was incredibly disappointed in Chris Sabin versus Lio Rush. If you watch predictions, you'd know I was hyped for this. I thought this was going to steal the night because I know these two can go. Lio Rush, he wants to make a statement. However, Lio doesn't give Chris a full entrance, takes him out. The Doc checks on Chris. Doc doesn't want him to continue, and Chris just shoves the fucking Rush down. He's just doing his job, like carrying him out. He's like, fuck you. Match starts, and of course, Lio takes him out again. He hits a frog splash for a 2.5. Second frog splash. Lio is the new X Division champ. Jeez, why they gotta do Chris like that? I guess this is just a kickoff to a new feud then. I gave it 2 pretzels that got crushed when the Doc fell on them. Cesar, what did you think of the lowest point of the night? For sure.
I'm sad I gotta do this on this show. I'm sad
no.
I gotta do this.
Oh no, he's not getting the book, is he?
You know I am sad I had to do this on this show.
No.
Now I'm not getting the book. I'm not getting the good book because this match did. What can I do with the good book in this match? I gotta take this to a segment beforehand. I gotta give this the rating that a whole show was named after. This. Some shit. Some shit.
Oh no.
This was you mean tell me. You got this crack Chris Sabin and you got this crack Lio Rush. The man of the hour. And you gonna put on a minute? Nigga, I had to Wikipedia this shit. It shit said 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Damn.
Do you know I could pump your mama for 1 minute and 20 seconds and it would be the best time of her life and give me 10 pretzels and the Bill cheese. And this is the other shit you gonna put on in 1 minute and 20 seconds?
Cesar,
Nigga, if I get
this would be 10 pretzels and the cream cheese.
Yeah, if I can get 3 shots of Henny, 10 buffalo wings with blue cheese, in 1 minute and 20 seconds with your mama, it would be 10 pretzels and the cream cheese and a Plan B omelet in the morning because I ain't leaving. I'm spending the night. I'm sleeping in the guest room.
Little Zank, please.
Yeah. It's gonna be so bad. I'm spending the night in the guest room because them sheets is skeeted. Okay. Them sheets is wet. You can't sleep on them sheets.
Skeet sheets.
Yeah, she gonna be creaming. She gonna be creaming and shooting that shit everywhere. It's gonna ruin It's gonna ruin your clothes in the closet. It's gonna reach across the room. Okay, she gonna have to wash them sheets immediately, and that's after she get up that wheelchair because she ain't gonna have no legs. She ain't gonna have no legs like that thick neck cracker on AEW and that Black Magic Cracker shit. Okay, she ain't gonna have no legs. Bitch gonna have to crawl like a baby to the wheelchair after I hit that shit for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay, and have her skeeting shit everywhere around the room. It's gonna look like a fucking Ghostbusters when they put the black light on, nigga. Okay.
That's an every morning at the Skeet Suite.
That's what I'm saying. That's how we do at the Big Birch Cantina. Fall through VIP. You can find out. That's what Lupe be cleaning up. Okay. When she ain't wrestling, that's what Lupe got to deal with. Okay. But Lupe about to get in that ring. I got to find another Lupe. I got to get some more wetbacks across floating basketballs across the water. Okay. You know, man, it might be who knows? You know, it could be anybody.
Basketballs.
Yeah, man, I got to do some work, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to find them IS niggas who trying to work under the radar for cash. You know what I'm saying? Might call Lupe's uncle. You know what I'm saying? All he do is fix Camaros in the driveway and eat tacos.
Wait,
he want to clean up some
are you
back.
talking about Danny Trejo? You're not.
Danny Trejo got a passport. He is not working at the Big Brunch Cantina.
Listen,
Are you-
Lupe has a huge family tree. Danny Trejo is related to her for sure.
Are you talking about
wait.
Guadalupe? Guadalupe,
Wait,
the uncle?
Hold on. Danny Trejo.
Guadalupe Trejo is her full name.
She really related to Danny Trejo. Oh, shit, I gotta get this bitch out of the bathroom.
Machete is going to be pissed.
He might stab me in the neck, Sangria. How you find out this bitch family tree and not gonna tell me first? She working at the cat. You know what? That's another discussion.
Cesar, first of all, it's a family cactus because they're Mexican. So Danny Trejo.
I thought that was the Christmas. I thought the family cactus. I thought that was the Christmas tree.
This nigga gonna tell me.
It could do two things, Stix. Don't be racist. Don't be racist, Stix.
You know what?
Danny Trejo is listening.
I hope the next taco you eat, Sangria, has a dick in it for not telling me about Lupe's family tree.
I thought you knew. I
don't know. I'm just hiring Mexican. Nigga, I don't care about Mexicans. I care about slaves.
Danny Trejo. You don't know about Machete?
I know about Machete.
Roots.
I didn't know he was
roots.
I didn't know he was like Lupe's like uncle and shit. I don't go into Mexican culture like that.
You just said her uncle. You should have known.
I thought it was the uncle who fixes the cars in the driveway. I didn't know that was Danny Trejo's brother.
Trejo fixes cars. Didn't you know that?
Damn it, man.
Did you not see Machete Kills?
Yeah,
Familia.
Come on, Familia. Coronas at night.
No, that's
barbecue?
fucking Fast and the Furious, and that's white people Stix.
Listen, he's related to Dom. Don't piss off Dom.
No, hold on.
Not piss off Dom.
Hold on. He is not related. Dom is half
Oh,
black.
you want to bet?
Dom is half black. He ain't half Mexican.
23 and me. Oh wait, 23 and me. And
No.
Dom.
Vin Diesel is half black.
Cactus. His family
Diesel
cactus
is half black. He's like the Rock. He's half black.
People be fucking, Cesar. People be fucking.
First of all, I know people be fucking.
People be fucking.
If Dom's a quarter Mexican, that explains all the superpowers he has. Because he's every ethnicity. He's white, nigga, and nigga with a taco. So of course he can jump across 18 feet and go to space without breathing. That's unfair.
Did you see his kid in that movie? He black.
No, I haven't watched his Fast 8.
He black.
That's some bullshit.
That's
some bullshit.
Black.
But he was fucking a Mexican. God damn it.
Cuban.
You know that
Cuban,
nigga,
Cesar.
that nigga got too many powers, and that's some bullshit. All right, now I gotta.
Lupe, you dealing with Trejo, you dealing with Dom.
This is some bullshit. No, somebody dealing with Trejo is gonna be the nigga who she got to fight with, or he ain't fucking with me. No, I'm gonna get some other nigga. I'm gonna get some nigga who can't even speak English. I'm gonna have Lupe tell that nigga what to clean at the Big Brunch Cantina. And she about to be in charge of janitorial issues at the cantina. That's what's gonna happen. Unless she win this money in stank, then she can do what she
Never
wants.
know.
She can do what she wants. But anyway, I digress. This Leo Rush match was some bullshit. The disrespect to Chris Sabin. Okay, Chris.
What was your official rating of this?
Some shit. It was literally. I wrote down some shit. I typed it out.
That's
it was
highly acceptable. Stix. Good boy. I know Chris Sabin has a better history than this in pay-per-view matches. But what were your thoughts on Sabin versus Leo Rush?
The disrespect to the nine-time X Division champ. I mean, I would have rather had them had a hard fought battle, leave it all out there, and then Leo Rush pull some fuck shit of like foot on the ropes or grabbing some tights. Do that instead of this, like these are minute 20, minute 22 match, getting jumped, didn't even get the entrance, having the basically be already fucking knocked out, still having the match. You're doing this to Chris Sabin, the man who's a staple, one half of the greatest tag team to other people and Impact history. I mean, I think the North's greatest. But anyway, that's another story for another day. One half the Motor City Machine Guns. Man, I gave this salt dandruff on some shit. That's what it is. That's what this is. This was horrible. I love Impact. I love Impact. I pined for us to drop ATW and just go straight NXT Impact. But man, this was not good. This pay-per-view was a great pay-per-view. But this was the black eye. This was the low blow. This was the instead of the plan B, the drunken methed out guy hits the woman in the morning after in the baby maker. This is what that was, the Slammiversary. This is what it was, and it wasn't great, man.
Wow. Stix has spoken. He gave it salt dandruff on some shit. Yeah, I gotta respect the man's opinion.
But another Negro won a title. So that's all I can say. It was Negroed out. It was Negroed out.
Impact Tag Team Championships were on the line. Up next, it was ABC, the defending champions, versus Sammy and Swan versus Subculture versus Brian and Moose.
Yep.
I'm guessing with 3 title changing hands already, there is no way ABC is losing this. Man, was I fucking wrong the entire night.
Yo, you and me both, Sangria.
The action is fast and furious from all involved. Speaking of Dom, Moose murders Chris Bay, power bombs his ass on the apron. The Rascals motherfuckers interfere. A Subculture win. We got new tag team champions. I was eating dinner during this, so that's why I have very little notes. But my God, was it good? It was fun. Very little notes, but I really enjoyed this fucking 4-way tag team match. I gave it 7 pretzels. This was fucking incredible. Stix, with that shit we just came off of, this had to have breathed some life into you watching this incredible 4-way tag match. What'd you think?
This was a great tag match. I gave this 7 in the mustard. A lot of action. All the participants, you knew it was going to be a good match. ABC, the boys, Ace and Bay Club, Ace and Bay Connection, showed up, showed out. Unfortunately, some fuck shit from the Go Home show came back, bit him in the ass. The Rascals costing them their chance to retain. The Subculture, I mean, we've seen these guys, NXT. They got released from when NXT UK was doing a lot of the releases. Knew it was only going to be a matter of time. Great tag team. End up tagging up, getting Danny Luna to join with them. I'm not mad at it. I mean, I would have liked to see Sammy and Rich. I mean, just because personal favorite was Sammy Callahan, but I mean, Subculture is more of an established tag team. But it was a great tag team match. A lot of action. Everybody got their stuff in. Moose and Myers look like a respectable tag team. All the teams looked good, and you have the built-in that ABC got fucked because of the Rascals. So I mean, we'll probably get that, but that'll be great. That'll be a great match or matches, whichever. But I mean, this was a great fatal 4-way for the Impact tag team, and 7 in the mustard. It was great.
Well, in my predictions, I said my heart pick was Subculture because they were my favorite tag team out of NXT UK. Mark Andrews, personal favorite of mine. I love seeing that guy wrestle. And then I went and picked Sammy and Swan because I said these guys need a dub in the worst way. And I knew Moose was doomed because he got the win on the Go Home show. I was like, there's no fucking way this guy's winning. But I was wrong all around. Cesar, what did you think of this fatal 4-way tag team championship match?
I mean, the only match that had a 75% Negroid win rate went all cracker. I mean, it was I picked ABC because they were the champs, and I was like, all right. And then now, no, I was just saying, like, I mean, I don't know how much they're gonna like trade some champs, but a 4-way match, it seems like to pick the champs is a good bet, and maybe have somebody get robbed of beating the champs would lead to the next fucking shit. So, you know, in my high ass mind, that's what I picked when I was picking. And then I was like, oh shit, Moose, Rich Swan, oh, with a cracker. ABC, oh, with a cracker. I was like, subculture. I was like, these two crackers. And I was like, you know, man, these crackers ain't about to win. There's half a Negroid in every fucking match. You know what I'm saying? We got fried chicken, we got chicken and waffles, you know, 3-4 match. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just pick champs. I'm big champs. I like champs. They look good. Goddamn subculture white ass stealing that shit from all 3 of them Negroids who could still be champions. And you know what I'm saying? And it turned out to be a dark ass show, but not this match. They was like all white because it's all right. So fuck them. I'm dropping them down a point. This shit would have been like an 8 for me. But I'm dropping them to a 7 just because these crackers won.
Jackpot.
This was a really good match. I was highly entertained. I was highly sports entertained. This was a really good match. These 2 crackers shouldn't have won. Anybody else could have won. This would have been 8. I don't care if it was Moose. I don't care if it was Rich Swan. I don't care if it was the champs. This was a really good match.
Up until this point, I was like, oh, this is a beer cheese. This match is fucking fantastic. But we still had a few matches left to go. Speaking of which, the no stakes match of the night. It was personal, though. We had Frankie, the elite hunter, with his wife, Tracy Brooks, the original knockout, as they kept calling her, versus Eddie with Alicia. Very annoying. I thought my TV was getting fuzzy or something, but nope. Alicia's face looks like someone took a cheese grater to it. I appreciate the pre-match video package. That built it up really good. I love it. Impact does pre-match video packages better than ATW, for sure.
Of course.
These guys are best friends, trained by the same guy, so they're gonna fuck each other up. Frankie, slight botch on his Hurricane Rana. Eddie suplexes Frankie over the top rope. Holy shit. Alicia rubbing salt in the wound and looking trailer park as ever as she shouts at Frankie, oh, did that hurt? Oh, fucking bitch. This is a hard-hitting match. It looked like Frankie kissed Eddie before chopping him against the railing. Sige. Alicia back rake to Frankie. Tracy gets in Alicia's face. Tracy kind of looks like a scary Sherry a year before she died. We get a Boston sucks chant. Backpack Stunner gets a 2 3/4 on Frankie. They do the spot I hate the most. It was mentioned earlier. The vertical suplex over the top rope, but nobody lets go, and they both eat shit outside. I'm going to call that the shit-eating suplex from now on. The ref is down. Alicia gets the kendo stick. Tracy takes her out. There's my caveat. Frankie taps out Eddie with the chicken wing, but the ref is still out. Frankie gets the ref back in the ring, but Eddie hits the Boston knee party for the win. It was cool. It was a good match. I'll give it 6 respectable pretzels. It wasn't bad. Cesar, what'd you think of Frankie versus Eddie?
For no stakes and being this late, I gave it a 5.
Okay.
I gave it a 5. I thought it was a decent match.
Yeah.
I don't know why both the wives are out there. I guess, you know, niggas been cheating with their wives or whatnot.
Well,
I was like, Stix will film me in when we get on the tripod or
it's
something.
because Alicia helped Eddie win on a previous episode of Impact. So Frankie was like, all right, you bring your bitch, I'll bring my bitch. And that's how it started.
Which is what I figured what was happening here. But yeah, it was no stakes. It was just 2 crackers fighting. But yeah, it was still a good match. Actually, you know what? I like that spot. I like to see how guys. I know you hate it, but I like that spot because I want to see how people fall out of that spot.
It's the
To like
butthole clenching
perfect it for safety.
moment. It's I don't want to see guys get injured. I enjoy the risk.
We never want to see
there's
guys
not,
get injured.
there's not really much reward. Like I enjoy the risk, but there is the reward. There's not really much reward to it.
All right, well, let's be honest. The Canadian Destroyer is way worse of a move to pull off than that. Because if somebody's head is a quarter of an inch down, they're getting pile driving into the mat and they could have a concussion or a broken neck.
But
let's really be honest.
No. But the shit-eating suplex endangers both men. The Canadian Destroyer only endangers one guy. And all the pressure is on the guy who's taking the Destroyer. Whereas the shit-eating suplex, both guys are in serious danger and they're not landing in the ring. They're landing on the outside. And the ropes. You can't always trust the ropes. Like there's so many factors going into the shit-eating suplex. Destroyer, it's just like, all right, let's do this flip.
True. You said it's on one guy, but if the other guy is not doing it correctly, he gets fucked up. Because look at old boy who just fucked up Yes Boy. Who's the guy who just injured Yes Boy?
No, that wasn't a Canadian Destroyer though.
Yeah, it wasn't, but
it was an over rotation that separated his shoulder.
Yeah, but this is the second guy he's fucked up because he fucked up Big E.
He fucked up three guys. He fucked up Johnny Gargano, he fucked up Big E, and he fucked up Elton Prince.
So the moves aren't always on the person who receives it. It can be on the person who throws it as well. That's all I'm saying.
It's just so come on, this is so unnecessary. They don't need
it's the suplex to the outside is unnecessary. Off the ring side is way safer because you can see where you're going and you have more control of what you're doing. Because the first guy could always land on the ring post on the ring side and then throw the person to the ground, which is way safer than you over the ropes to the ground. But maybe if they're taller guys, I don't know, that maybe helps them because like they're all like what 6 feet, like 6'2". That helps them. And like I get it, we're all like what, probably 5'8", 5'7", 5'9".
By the way, there's a reason why the shit-eating suplex is not in the wrestling games. I've never
it's never in a game.
But the Canadian Destroyer all over the place.
All day. All fucking day. All fucking day. But no, I gave it a 5, man. I'm like, it was a good match, and the women got involved, which they should have, because if you're gonna bring them out, they need to get involved. They need to get involved deep, not just be like on some hold your feet for the ropes bullshit. They need to get involved deep. So everybody had their place. Everybody did their thing. Another Stix 316 match, I would say. And so I got 5 pretzels. I mean, I thought it was too deep in the pay-per-view because of all the titles you had in the show. And like you had that the Bully Ray match was like 4 matches ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could have had it earlier with that and had something else here. Like the tag match or the X Division match, if you're gonna call that bullshit a match, it could have been later. I mean, but
that should have been a pre-show match, and the Joe Hendry match should have been right there and given.
Honestly, if you want to switch a match, and you're gonna do that's what I'm saying. Do you do Chris Sabin that disrespect of putting him not on the pay-per-view?
Well, just because of the outcome.
Yeah, because of what happened.
I mean, I know Chris Sabin can go, but if that's the outcome, don't waste people's time who paid $50 or $40 for this.
So wait, so would you put that first then?
No, it's after the women's six women tag. If I was the booker, that would have been on the pre-show, and then people would have been like, "Why is this on the pre-show? Chris Sabin's a badass." And then the outcome, oh, that's why it's on the pre-show.
You know what? You could have had more pre-show that way.
Yeah, Yeah. But
So,
sorry,
no,
Stix.
no. I get it. I get it. But I was just saying, as Chris Sabin is in the X division, is so recognized. It's like saying if there was a squash match for the Intercontinental Championship, do you think they would ever put it on a pre-show?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. After the fact,
after
after the
end
fact,
result, yeah. After it's all said and done, then we can be armchair quarterbacks.
Yeah,
all said and done. But I guess having it on the main card made it unpredictable. Then
yeah,
you
it
could say
did.
that.
But no, I'm with you that
Yeah.
if that's what you were gonna do, I would rather you do that. You know, honestly though, if that's what you're gonna do, I might be with you to put it on the pre-show because more people will see the pre-show than paying for the card.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit, Chris Sabian lost in a minute on the pre-show. Slammiversary about to be fucking crazy. Well, who's going to be the number one contender?
Well, the
so
shock,
now I gotta watch it.
The shock factor was Joe Hendry losing the digital media championship. 240 days of being champion.
Yeah.
So that might have brought people in. But yeah, if they would have put Sabin on there, they would have been like, what the fuck? This is the pre-show and they're shocking us with this. What else is gonna happen? I get what you
I think that would have hyped me up for who the fuck is gonna be the number one contender?
Yeah. Yep.
And now they gotta do some shit there, which that match delivered.
Yeah.
And they probably shouldn't have put that before the Chris Sabin match, because let's be honest. Because everybody's probably like, yo, Chris Sabin, like I was. Like, oh, this is gonna be fire. And then now they find out it's Leo Rush. Not to say it won't be fire, because when we've seen Leo Rush at his best, he can go.
Oh, yeah.
He can go. And now they're like, oh shit, Kushida versus Leo Rush. This is gonna be some heat. Did we not see this before in NXT or something? Now they're gonna be looking back for it. But yeah, I think you're kind of right. If they would have swapped that and maybe put that Chris Sabin shit on the YouTube for free, that would have got a motherfucker like me to be thinking about it. Maybe I need to pay for this.
Plus, it would have been a great lead-in knowing that Ultimate X opened Slammiversary. And that was like, shit, we got a new X Division champion. Well, now who's coming for that? Who's going to be the next one coming for that championship?
You know,
they'd have been waiting for that Ultimate X title. But yeah, no, the Frank Kazarian match, like I said, 5. I thought it was good. I think this was too late in the card. They probably could have swapped this for. I'm gonna say they could have swapped this for any of the title matches that happened on the card. They could have swapped this for that to lead into title match to end the card, or even before that. But yeah, I'm gonna, because they have a lot of titles. They have a lot of titles. This Slammiversary, all the titles online. We get that as fans. This is Impact's WrestleMania. We get that, but they could have had this earlier in the night.
Stix, I want you to go wax, because you know more history between fucking Eddie and Kazarian here. Wax, I gotta take a leak, but go for it. Give us your review and your rating, please.
This was a solid match. I mean, I know there wasn't really much at stake on this, but I mean, there's the history part of it. I mean, these guys both trained at I believe it was Killer Kowalski's school. We saw the history resurface kind of on previous episodes. Frankie and Eddie teamed up to have some people say it was on purpose. Some people say it was a mistake of Eddie hitting I believe it was a super kick on Frankie. So we had all this stuff leading into these battles. Frankie won the first one. Eddie won the second one with help from his wife. Frankie is pissed off because there was interference. So that's why we get the original knockout. Tracy Brooks there. I liked it back there. I know Mangry I think on previous episodes said that Alicia is like that annoying person. I think that's good to have as like your heel valet, like someone who can be out there and annoys you as a fan. Like, geez, I can't stand this bitch. I mean, that's something to have that gets you like an extra degree of heel heat. She does it great. I mean, she's not doing anything else right now. So, I mean, might as well have her there with her husband, Eddie. This was a good match. I gave it 5 pretzels like you, Cesar. It was hard hitting. We had a few flubs here and there, but I mean, it was all right. I mean, it was solid. Like you said, I like the over the top suplex. Me and Greedo doesn't like it. I like that because like you said, I like it to see how well both guys try to protect the other one on top of each other, like
Wow,
how
flipping out. Yeah.
yeah. Because with that, I think if you do that midway through the match, then you can kind of rest a little bit easier.
Yeah, because
as opponents.
both guys can fall out and hit the stage where the people are.
Yeah.
And hit it with their back and kind of like sit down and breathe for a minute.
Yeah. I mean, it's I think it's a good spot when it's done correctly with the right people. It'll be good. It has a purpose, and it
doesn't happen
also,
it doesn't happen often either.
No, it doesn't. But I'm when it does, I think it allows you to see, okay, each other should both participants should rest easy because nobody like got paralyzed. Like I mean,
you suplex a guy to the outside, he kind of lands on his feet and then re-suplexes you to the outside. Both guys are fucked up. Like, yeah, chill out and relax.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those that when it does like makers it puckers your butthole, but when it's done right, it allows both participants to kind of sell, but also catch their breath and get ready and like catch that second gear to get ready for the finish of the match and stuff like that. So, but man, I thought it was a solid match. We had the history. You're allowed to get the wives in it, so you're able to do the Stix 316. You got the wives in there. Mm-hmm. I mean, allowed Alicia to get a pay-per-view check. I don't know if Tracy did. I imagine she probably got some. Maybe she got pay-per-view.
Yeah, maybe Frankie just got a bump in his paycheck.
Yeah. I think I saw at one point, I think their son. I think their son was there because I think Eddie or somebody was cackling at this kid, and I think the announcer said that was their son. So we even got a son sighting, but
check.
But I mean, I
forgot about that.
But it was a solid match, and like you, Cesar, I gave it 5. I thought it was good. No stakes, but we had history, so that kind of, I guess, evens it out.
Yeah.
Up next, gentlemen, the Knockouts Championship was on the line. We had Deonna Purrazzo versus Trinity. Deonna played out, she was played out Shinsuke style, cracker with the violin. Tom Fuckface says Trinity faced a queen for a championship over a year and a half ago, now facing a virtuosa. Trinity doing good to start, but the ring IQ and experience from Deonna is showing. She's a pro. This chunky shotty working the arm of Trin. It looks like they're giving this match the time it deserves. A great story being told. Watching this makes me wish Deonna would have worked out in NXT. Trinity showing them Uso skills with a throat thrust and a Samoan drop. Knockouts division shining tonight, folks. Trinity survives a Fujiwara armbar.
Yep.
Deonna pile drives Trinity on the ring apron for a 2 9/10. This is awesome, chance, well deserved. Trinity with a colon blow. Shout out to the sheriff. Off the second rope and ties up Deonna, wrapping her legs up as well to submit and win to become the new Knockouts Championship in Impact Wrestling. I gave it 7 pretzels, and she posted a post-match picture with Tamina and Sasha Banks were there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking awesome, Stix. This is my God, the Knockouts division, no joke. This was incredible. I loved it. What'd you think?
I have been glad that Deonna Purrazzo showed up to Impact because this has allowed her to grow as a wrestler, as a wrestling personality. And she has, since day one, has gotten better every match. I mean, every match she is 3-time knockout, 3-time knockouts champion. I mean, she's good. She is really, really good. I mean, if you looked at her in the Mae Young Classic and looked at her today, it's two different people. And I understand that. I mean, with years and matches, you're gonna be different, you're gonna look better. Sometimes you don't. But she has blossomed into a headlining female and a woman that has deserved her multiple championship reign. I gave this 7 in the salt. This was a really great match. Deanna focused on a body part and just keeps going at it. She hit her with the Queen's Gambit. She got the Fujiwara armbar on. I mean, she was just the Venus de Milo away from hitting the trifecta of having everything on it. She damn near did, but Trinity was able to get the ropes. Trinity looked good. She almost hit the rear view right out of the gates, but ended up getting her in the Starstruck with the addition of wrapping up the legs. I mean, that was spectacular. Great knockouts championship match. So knockouts division, I mean, it's second only to WWE's women's division.
Well,
Outside of
NXT.
that, it's
Well,
NXT, Impact, then everything else.
They're tied.
Everything else is the shits. Like, I mean, this is I mean, if fucking ATW takes notes, talk to whoever trains, produces these women's matches, maybe you'd have a flying monkey dog shit chance of having a good women's match, but you don't. And this just showed why. So 7 in the salt, great knockouts championship match.
Exactly. Thanks to Trinity for giving me points in the draft. Cesar, my God, the knockouts division on full display tonight. What do you think of Trinity taking down the Virtuosa?
This is where I disagree with you guys because this shit got an 8 from me. It got an 8 from me. This match was fucking a gold. I mean, I am sorry. These two women.
Oh, yes, yeah.
They showed up. They showed out. They put on a banger. Yeah. I mean, this was you should have called Sheamus, Butch, and that other cracker who injures people, because this was a banger after banger after banger after banger. Oh, I'm sorry. What? This is the match that should have went on before the main event. They had it right. This shit was great to me. I was stuck. I was fucking stuck. Yeah, this is one of those matches where you're like, Vince let that bitch go. Because Trips knew. And that's why he hired her to begin with. Trips saw this for Deonna Purrazzo. He saw what she could do. And hey, look, I'm not saying she needs to leave when her contract is up, unless she just wants more money and a higher spotlight. But if she does, she can skip new NXT. She can go to the main roster. But if she did go back to NXT, you got to put the strap on this woman quick. You know what I want to see? I want to see Deonna Purrazzo versus Blair Davenport. Now. I want to see it now. I kind of want to see some Roxanne in that mix.
Who I want to see? I want to see Deonna versus the Final Boss.
Woo.
That's what I want to see.
Don't you threaten me with a good time, Sangria. Don't you threaten me with that.
You imagine. Could you imagine?
See, fuck. Final Boss? Some Final Boss?
Shit.
I wouldn't mind seeing Deonna versus Charlotte at a pay-per-view either.
That could happen.
At a pay-per-view?
Never say never.
Yo, Charlotte, Charlotte shows out for a pay-per-view. She's still good week to week. But at a pay-per-view is where Miss Flair shines.
Don't even get me started on Asuka versus Deonna.
I'm stopping. Bro, stop. Deonna Purrazzo versus Asuka.
My God.
Like the 4 matches we just said should main event a pay-per-view. Blair Davenport, Final Boss, Charlotte, Asuka. Those are 4 pay-per-view. You know what? Fuck the promo. Just get her in there with Bayley too.
No. You know what can main event WrestleMania?
What you got?
Deonna
Don't say Rhea.
versus Io Sky.
It's too good. I'm sorry. Maybe I need some NXT Carly Sane to come back against Deonna. Don't even threaten me with that high elbow drop. Carrie Sane versus Deonna Purrazzo is firing on all cylinders. Like, we knew Trinity can wrestle, and they put that bitch in the ring with some fucking talent, and we got gold out of this match.
Did you see the swagger that Deonna had? She was taking her time. She was taking her time in that match.
She knew she was in control.
Yep.
And she is the champ.
Yep.
And she is the boss of TNA.
Yep.
And that still made the match so much better. She had the confidence. See, that's what I think that's what I think she got in TNA. She got the confidence, and when they gave her the strap, she got the confidence to be the bad bitch that she was. Because her wrestling was fine. And she got that confidence in the ring. I can only hope. I don't have many promos of her in TNA. I can only hope that translates into the promo.
She has some good promos. They're not world beaters, but they're fully confident, and she knows what she's doing. She's got some room to grow.
Yeah,
but like we've been saying, like, this bitch could main event WrestleMania.
Because when your wrestling's that good and your character's that good, you don't need the good promo. You know what I mean? It's like AJ Styles in WWE. Like AJ never had the good promo.
Yeah.
But he's so good in the ring, and his confidence in the ring is so good. He can pull off anything. He didn't need to be great at the promo. He's only gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
From that WWE machine. He's only gotten better. And so yeah, I'm sorry. This was an 8.
Final word, Cesar. The rating. Oh, you gave it 8?
This is an 8. I'm sorry, I can't agree with you guys. This is not a 7.
That's okay.
This was an 8. You know what? This is 8 in the mustard. Fuck this. This is 8 in the This is the second. This is the second best match of the night. I'm sorry. The only thing that was better than this was the next match to me. And I'm gonna say that right now.
Exactly.
Because none of you guys have gave the beer cheese. This was the second best match of the night, and it deserved this fucking spot. I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. If you don't agree with me, I'm not even sorry, because you're dumb as shit. You know what? Lil fucking wrestling.
Lil Zank, if you don't watch Impact.
If you don't know wrestling, like the three of us know wrestling, who will, a motherfucker like me was on vacation and spent 2 days of his vacation drinking from bar to bar, watching wrestling just to show up on a podcast for you assholes. Okay, just for you, because I didn't want to leave you hanging. And then did it again today. God damn, this was good wrestling. Slammiversary, I should have paid for it. I stole it. I'll say it right now. I stole it. I should have paid for it, because this was great. Because one of these matches, this match and the next match,
oh my
was
God,
fucking worth it.
Speaking of the next match, this was worth more than the 40 I spent, because we're at the main event, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn.
You thought the wrestling match was the end. No, there was more stuff. As Impact Wrestling champion Alex Shelley, who I've never seen a match of, one-on-one.
He is good.
One-on-one versus the evil prince from every Disney movie, Nick Aldis, who's balls deep in Mickey James right now.
And who is good. Who is good.
No, I'm not disrespecting. Every damn title has changed hands thus far. Is it inevitable? Is this the last night of Shelley's reign? Disrespect to start. Shelly spits water in Nick's face. Nick he gets the clover leaf in immediately. Nick's power is destroying Shelly in the early going here. Shelly is a smart man's wrestler, though, taking it to the legs of Nick. Fans point and laugh at Nick after Shelly successfully attacks the arm of him. He even goes all Stallion Pete on fucking Nick with the fingers through the turnbuckle fastener, attacking the digits. This is an Alex Shelley appreciation moment. The man is one of the best I've seen in the ring. All this match has shown for Nick is he's strong. Nick brings belts in the ring, fails to attack. Shelly was going to use it. It's also Nick could dick punch and almost win. Nick gets DDT on belt. Sister Abigail. Shelly retains. Alex Shelley is the man. What a moment for him. The video package leading into this match. You saw the passion in Alex Shelley. He was cursing. He was saying, I'm not a transitional champion. I'm about to light your ass up. And that's exactly what he did.
Is this the last of Machine Gun? Alex Kelly?
This was, like I said, I've never seen Alex Shelley one-on-one match. For me, as a novice Impact Wrestling fan, coming out party. This motherfucker gets the 8 pretzels and the beer cheese, son. Beer cheese match of the night, but not over yet. The walking weapon returns. You thought Nick Aldis was a challenge for Alex. Whew. Oh boy, face to face with Shelly, crowd loving him. I'm back, Josh says. We're about to burn the world down, folks. We got Josh Alexander has returned. Alex Shelley is the Impact Championship, but Josh never lost that title. Cesar, holy shit. What did you think of this?
So I had to rate the whole thing, Sangria. The whole thing, because I watched the match. And I was like, fuck, that's a good ass match. And then I saw that shit. I saw the walking weapon come out. I'm sorry, sir. We got to disagree again. This was a 9 in the beer cheese.
What?
For me.
Oh, shit.
I mean, first of all, that match, that
Damn.
preview, that build up, that match was fucking, yeah, this was the best match of the night. I'm sorry.
9?
This was the best match of the night. You got to put your phone down. Ain't no TikTok. Ain't no Instagram. Ain't no nothing. This is a 9. This is a 9. That match itself, excuse me. That match itself was a 9. The walking weapon coming out,
What?
that's the beer cheese. And said, we gonna burn it down. Because I'm sorry. Now, I know the walking weapon versus old Shelley could do it. But I gotta see it.
Gentlemen, you are forgetting these guys wrestled each other when Josh was champion.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking banger.
But I gotta see it. I gotta see it as
I didn't see it
as Shelley as I gotta see it as Shelley as champ. I gotta see it as Shelley as champ. Because I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
You remember when I said Dragunov? You remember when I said Dragunov versus Braun was the free money match of the week?
Yeah.
Even though this was money,
no, it's on pay-per-view.
Still the money match of the week. Look, the money match of the week.
Sangria, I'll give you this. This was the best match of the week.
Money match.
But you had to pay for it.
It was worth it. It was worth everything.
It was worth it. No, don't get me wrong. If I had to say free money, like anybody on cable, anybody on YouTube can watch fucking Dragunov versus Braun. But now everybody on the YouTuber, this ain't gonna, they're gonna give you the highlights of this. They ain't gonna give you the full match. They ain't gonna give you the full match of Shelly versus Aldis, and then give you that splash at the end. They ain't gonna give you that splash at the end. They gonna say he came out, but they ain't gonna give you that. This shit was gold.
Holy
Starting to
shit.
finish. Because you knew Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis has been champ before. He been to that mountaintop. He got it. Stix gonna tell you. He gonna preach all that shit to you, okay? Stix gonna give you the history. I'm gonna give you the ignorance. This shit was good. These crackers came out here fighting, tussling, getting at it, doing work, doing dirt. However long this match was, it still was short. Yeah. I'm sorry. This shit should have been like 45 minutes because it was great. It was action-packed. They hit all the spots.
Dare I say, it was on the level of Omega and Osprey. Dare I say. Because this is my first dose. This is my first dose of these guys.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Let it sink in.
Let me give a minute.
Let it seep in. Hold on. There's history. Shelly's
write this down, Sangria. Write this down.
All right, hold on.
Write this down. Match of the year candidate for these fuckers right here. No, write it down. Because we put some bangers on. We had West versus Dijak.
Look at Stix. Look how riled up Stix is getting right now.
No. We've had West.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's ready. No, he's ready, and I'm going to release.
He's about to fire. He's about to fire, son.
Stix, I'm going to release you soon. I'm going to release you soon, sir. I promise. Because you do the Stix pack of the week. You let these crackers know. And this is some heat. This is some heat, and I'm going to release you soon. So, just let me get this out. We've had West versus Dijak. Who else? We've had a lot of Dijak. Dragunov and Dijak.
Thin Boss Man.
Yeah, Dragunov and Dijak. We've had some. No, this. Yeah, Sangria. If you got the list written up,
Omega.
Put this shit on the list.
Thin Boss Man, Dragunov. Thin Boss Man, Braun.
Yeah, damn. Thin Boss Man is in 3 matches.
He can perform, man.
Fuck yeah. Put this shit on the list.
There we go.
Put this shit on the list.
There we go.
Because this match, there was nothing missing from this match. I'm sorry. There was no. I didn't need tables. I didn't need super violence. I didn't need blood. I didn't need any of that. I needed 2 crackers in the ring showing what they could do. Ooh, and then the ref was like, you don't need to do it, Shelly. You don't need to do it. And then, it fell on the ground. He hit the DDT. God damn. Stix, talk about this shit. I can't talk about it.
You might be looking at Alex Shelley's new number 1 fan. Okay, hold on. Everyone calm down. Quiet. We got the...
Yeah, I gotta... You know what? I gotta pee so bad, but I'm gonna watch this shit back just for what Stix is gonna talk about. I'm watching this shit as soon as you post it, motherfucker.
We got this. We got the Impact number 1 wrestling fan on the tripod about to wax for sure about the beer cheese match of the month. Stixy Drip Drip. Go ahead, brother. The floor is all yours.
This was the most well-deserved main event match. These guys, just even before the entrances, you knew it was going to be good. Like Alex Shelley, he had something to prove. They said it was his first title, but he had one on overseas against Steve Macklin. Whatever. Okay, it was on pay-per-view, Impact pay-per-view. Alex Shelley, man, systematically started tearing Nick Aldis. Started with the left knee, then started working, I believe, the shoulder, then did the Pita Dune, fingers in the turnbuckle, and then started working the right knee. This man took Nick Aldis apart. I'm telling you, boys, this guy, Alex Shelley, 21 fucking years in Impact, and finally has the ball, and he ain't dropping that motherfucker. Now, just looking at the future, him, Josh Alexander, it's gonna be. I'm gonna hope Josh wins, but I'm gonna tell you this: we ain't gonna be fucking disappointed. And let me talk about this match. Going into this, now, like Cesar, I added what happened at the end to it. I had it 8 in the beer cheese. But Josh Alexander, you hit the fucking heartbeat, and then you hit the fucking music. Walks out, the crowd blows their fucking load. That gave it another pretzel totality. 9 pretzels, beer cheese. This was, like Cesar said, put my vote down. This is a match of the year candidate. And I'm telling you, this was just 2 guys in Impact. ATW had to have a guy come from New Japan to fucking help put on a match of the year candidate. You didn't have 2 guys in your own promotion. You didn't have 2 guys in your own promotion like NXT has had, like Impact just had. You had to have a fucking high flyer, the aerial assassin, come from New Japan to face Kenny Omega. What Impact do? We just had Nick Aldis, who, yeah, you could say he came from NWA, but he started in Impact. He is a former Impact heavyweight champion. And you had him against a guy who a lot of people probably still says is a tag team specialist, one half of the greatest tag team in Impact history. And you had these 2, you put these 2 guys on the dance card, and what they do, they fucking dance the fucking tango like nobody could fucking dance it. This fucking match perfectly ended out the show. We started off, main card, we started off with a hell of an opener with the X Division, and guess what? We had one little lull. We had a lull, which pay-per-views do have. They do. Some pay-per-views have a match where wrestling fans will say, I didn't like it. This one did. But we ended with the Alex Shelley championship reign continuing, but also the return of the walking weapon. Now, they face each other on an Impact Plus pay-per-view. Now, I don't know if Impact's channel has made available to see. You might only be able to get highlights. I'm telling you guys this: if you could fucking find a way to watch that match, my God, the fucking match of the year highlights that Josh Alexander had as just Impact champion. This was one of them. I believe they went like 45 minutes of just great fucking action. Shelley came up a little short, but you got to believe with that was a building block. That is something that Alex Shelley can bank on with the experience for that when he does face Josh Alexander. Now, I don't know. Maybe they throw that out the next Impact pay-per-view. Maybe. I think the next one would be like the legit one you got to pay. I think is Bound for Glory. But I mean, they've got like Impact Plus ones coming up.
Oh, Victory Road. It's Victory Road.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's just Impact Plus. Like one you got to legit buy like for $40. I think you throw that on as the main event for a pay-per-view one that you got to dish out money. And boys, I'm telling you this, it might be another match of the year candidate coming from Impact Wrestling. I mean, this Impact, Scott D'Amore, the guys and gals in the back, this is how you do a pay-per-view, and let alone it being your WrestleMania. This is how you do it. They hit it out of the ballpark, and this was the icing on the cake, the cherry on the sundae, everything. This is so fucking good, guys. This is so good. A lot of both you guys, I mean, Cesar seeing a little bit, man, Gray, you're starting to turn on to it. This is your first. Guys, this is why I've been telling you. These guys, this company, fucking rarely misses. They rarely miss. And this is just, it's so fucking good. It is so fucking good. I'm glad we covered this and they hit it out of the ballpark, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Well, like the song says, Stix, and then I saw her face, and now I'm a believer. Exactly. Impact Wrestling deserves all the flowers. Hold on one second. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's extremely rare. If you're a loyal tripod watcher,
I was high.
listener,
Apparently, I was super high.
I actually won. I dominated the fucking Slammiversary predictions. Of course, it's not fucking AEW or NXT, but I won the predictions. So the gentleman
which is why we're gonna start covering more Impact, because Mangria has won.
Exactly.
Yeah. As soon as we start watching, his ass is back in the toilet.
I'm gonna lose.
Back in the toilet.
I'm gonna lose, of course.
Yeah.
But
back in the toilet.
the gentleman agreed to not only a punishment but an assignment. Their assignments will be a tweet assignment for old Stixy Drip Drip. I you know what? I'm falling in love with Impact Wrestling, and it will be a more regular part of the tripod, I promise, moving forward in the future. Stixy Drip Drip. Your assignment is from TNA. That's right. TNA. Destination X 2009. It's an Ultimate X match I want you to tweet about, which involves Consequences Creed, aka Xavier Woods, Black Machismo, Jay Lethal,
Damn right.
Suicide, which I believe is TJP.
Yeah.
Alex, the aforementioned Alex Shelley, and Chris Sabin. Please, sir, go ahead and tweet out this incredible match. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a classic. Of course, Julius Caesar. Of course, I got a match for you too, brother. Hold on one second. Phone's being dumb here. Caesar's match is from March 13th, 2005. It's also a Destination X. It's for the TNA X Division Championship.
Okay.
And it has AJ Styles versus the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. Versus Elix Skipper, who I've never heard of. Versus
you never heard of Elix Skipper?
Ron Killings, aka R-Truth. Both of these matches are on YouTube for free. I would like you both to watch these and tweet these out on the Twitter. Of course, Impact Wrestling, this is back in their golden days, but not to disrespect the current product. Those are your assignment matches. I will also send you guys backgrounds for next week's tripod. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Thank you for listening. Little Zank, you better not be listening. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we do what we do best, and we give big ups to Stallion Pete.